So you want to learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the money nice than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time.
That's good time.
Two Beerded Guys.
That's us.
That is us. Yes.
Oh my gosh, who made a song about us? We're so popular. What's up, guys? It is our first episode of our second year of this show. It's pretty cool. Sorry.
Season 2, episode 1.
Yeah, you know, we should get like syndicated now.
No, it's at 100.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I said that last week.
Yeah, but I don't listen to you.
Yeah, that's true.
I only heard the word syndicated last week. I missed the rest
And
of
you
it.
got excited. And...
Yeah. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I'm TBG_ops guy.
Mudhog B&Q.
Behind the camera.
Scream Matt.
I said behind the camera.
You did, yeah.
I'm proud of myself. It's only taken 3 episodes. We have a great beer lineup set up. Unfortunately, our guest couldn't make it. He had some personal things come up. It happens. But we're excited for this show. It's going to be some great beer.
Pete was busy golfing.
Yeah, Pete's busy golfing. Don't forget, guys, we have already posted the beer for next week's episode. And you can buy most of those beers. They still have most of them at Books and Brews Muncie, Indie Craft Brew Bottle Shop, whatever you want to call it. We're one of our sponsors who's on the right of your screen. Find them. It's not too far. It's up in Muncie. I mean, if you live in Indy, you're looking at 40 minutes to the place.
I bet you could find someone who could bring them down, too.
Yeah, and if you need somebody to... Yeah, I'm in Indy every day, so I can drive it back and forth, not a problem.
He's just a muling thing. Just tell him that you want it in a cooler, not anywhere else.
I get it.
Yeah.
But no, I'd be happy to help you out there. I know my brother actually has already picked up a few of the beers, so he can drink along with us. And
it's going to be fun.
Once a month, we're going to do a show that'll be all from beers from that place. We'll post it early so you have a chance to buy them. And that way it'll be kind of a fun way for you guys to drink along with us if you so choose.
Two Beerded Guys tasting package.
Yeah!
Let's go.
There's a play on words there for a joke somewhere.
They can taste. Wait, never mind. Taste my package. No. Sorry, guys. I'm in a really good mood today. It was a very good baseball practice the last 2 days, so.
That's good.
I thought you got drunk again.
What?
I meant to say, I thought you got drunk before the show again, but I said
No, I haven't had a single beer yet today. I'm still sipping on the first one.
Yeah.
So I haven't had a single one yet. I've had 2/3 of one.
That's true.
But Matt, it is time for our most anticipated beer of the night. What is your anticipated beer?
I'm actually going to go with the, what was it? Was it Energy City Brewing? The Apricot Crumble?
Oh, yes, this one.
Yeah. It sounds like a pastry sour. Sounds like it's got some potential to be pretty good. And you said it was like 8%.
Yep.
So that kind of gives that a good nod there.
That's kind of nice. I don't know if I'm anticipating it or not. However, I know it's been in my fridge forever. So, Disco Ninja. And it's an amazing label. And I'm glad it's just getting out of my fridge finally.
John saw the can and went, "This is still here?" I can't wait to look at the date on the bottom of the can on that one.
So, you better be good.
I'm both excited and scared for Wild Leap Brews Rocky Road. We haven't had a lot of good luck with Wild Leap yet. No. So, not that they've been awful, just they've been meh.
Yeah. So,
but, it sounds good. So, and it's been on the shelf for a while, and I kept staring at it. So, today we're drinking it.
So today's kind of the day to get rid of old stuff?
Evidently, yeah. But we also have some good new stuff. We also have some good new stuff.
We do.
Like the Energy City's pretty brand new. I'm excited to try it. We got one of our newer stouts. I'm excited. I had a initial monologue that I do every week, and it's gone. So we're just gonna move on. Matt,
is there anyone that's chiming in? Yes, indeed. There sure is.
I had something, and it's just
so. Got Russell on as always. Yeah,
Russell!
Monday. Carrie said, driving to get home so I can watch on the big screen.
Yeah.
To which Russell encourages drive faster. Making out the most sound advice.
Drive safe.
Yeah.
It's snowy here, Russell.
Kevin Atwell's on, says, hey guys.
What's up, Kevin?
Which also means hi, Val.
Yeah, and hi, Val.
That's
Brad
important.
Son says he is stoked to try those beers with us next week, the ones that he's got mentioning that.
I'm kind of shocked he hadn't drank one yet.
He also says, I'm always excited for some Disco Ninja, so I don't know if he just means that just in general.
It's
or
just he's never had it now.
Okay. And he also can't get enough of that theme song. Thank you, Brett.
Oh, my God. We had 1 week hiatus from it. Now it's back.
It was 1 week too many.
You tell me to read the comments. I'm just reading the comments. All right.
I think you're making that one up, but it's okay.
He started trying to turn the computer
around.
around.
Someone else, I would think, yeah, maybe I did. But come on, that's from Brett.
He's not wrong. That'd be like,
God damn it, Brett.
He does love him some off-screen Matt. And I said that like that on purpose.
You did. I picked up what you're putting down.
I mean, that costs extra. That's where you start being a Patreon.
You're right. You pay them.
Off-screen Matt's OnlyFan going up soon.
Yeah, off-screen Matt, OnlyFans. God, that'd be the funniest thing. Oh. That'd be funny as shit.
And it's actually Off-screen Matt's social media guy. Whatever.
And it's actually Russell.
That's how you give us some ideas now.
Oh.
Russell, we're going to do beers and belly buttons on OnlyFans, so... Yeah.
I'll caress my giant belly.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Squeeze up a
Brett's
bit.
in OSM mic is not working, by the way. It's just the one mic, right?
Wait. I know what's going
Did
on.
you jack with that too, John?
God damn it, John.
What? It's fine. It's just a flip of the switch.
All right, you can hear Matt now. I don't know why you turned it off the other day.
Because I was videoing the two of
Doesn't
us.
matter.
Ugh.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Whatever. Fine. I'm just going to get my phone.
So, first beer. What do you mean, like a normal episode?
No, that's usually me. All right. Our first beer is from Oliphant Brewing. It is Splendid Squishy.
Is it Oliphant
It's a
or
good name.
Elephant?
Oliphant.
Missed opportunity.
I mean, I think that's Oliphant, wouldn't you?
It's Oliphant.
Either way.
Oliphant.
Like Timothy?
Maybe.
Anyway.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I'm from Indiana. I can't speak right anyway.
We haven't.
Me no talk good.
We haven't got to the first beer yet, and we already can't stay focused. Oh boy. Our
We had an anchor between you to keep us on task.
This is a fruit sour with vanilla, raspberries, pineapples, lactose, and sea salt. 5%.
What'd you say again? That it just went over.
Oh, don't care. Not reading.
Vanilla,
it again.
lactose, sea salt, and raspberry.
Raspberry was the other. Okay.
Right?
You forgot pineapple
I had.
and sea salt.
I said sea salt.
You said sea
All
salt.
right, but you forgot pineapple.
Forgot pineapple.
That's the only part I heard. Sea salt.
You got excited.
I
It
did.
means it's a goza, most likely.
I was gonna say, like, did it say this is a sour or a goza?
It
Like-
just says fruit sour.
Okay.
But
Sea salt. Goes up.
yeah, that's kind of a dead giveaway.
I perked up. So none of it mattered till I heard that.
All right, so Carrie either has Bunny on the phone or he got home. He says Bunny says you guys pregame this episode. Ironically, we did not.
Yeah, we had like
With
half,
a little bit of Osiris.
we had a half of a
John and I like
Osiris.
split draft pour, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We're
what,
just in a mood.
we got Russell too says congrats to Off-Screen Matt. Well done on passing Two Bearded Guys for followers on Instagram.
Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, I'm going to have to look at this.
Now I gotta check that. We're getting shut down, Russell.
God, if I had control
I'm going to go
over it.
unfollow right now.
That's what I was thinking.
Everybody go unfollow Off-Screen Matt right now.
Holy shit! Yeah, Two Bearded Guys just unfollowed Off-Screen Matt.
Which I really thought, like, when I sent you guys that picture of the beers I picked up this week, I was like, you can do, like, our Off-Screen correspondent is on the scene at Streetside Brewery in Cincinnati, picked up the Demogorgon Day. But you guys definitely did not.
I honestly saw that you sent the picture and I was in the middle of something and meant to do something with it
Then
eventually.
you went on living your life.
Yeah.
If you, tell us what your intentions are.
Or
God damn it.
if Tyler just does his job instead of being busy with baseball. Yeah. I'll actually take the blame this time.
I probably get a little more specific, but I was drinking all day.
A little funk on the nose.
I like the little caricature on the can.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a walrus or a split-trunked elephant or what he is, but
He's an elephant.
He's a squishy. From Oliphant Brewing.
Yeah.
Well, that would just be too easy now, wouldn't it?
One would think.
Oh, Hounds Baseball 27's back on.
What up?
Yeah, he threatened to come back last week, too.
He did.
Happy Monday, he says. Nothing wrong with being too busy with a little baseball.
See, I knew I liked that guy.
This show is going so
By far, my very favorite viewer right
You
now.
finally got someone.
Yes!
but only because he likes baseball. Not
I
you.
don't care!
You.
I don't care.
Take what he can get.
Worst show ever.
Yeah, no, baseball's been crazy this week. Hey guys, in case you haven't noticed, we are doing power rankings now. We post them on our IGTV through Instagram, so make sure you take a look at those. We have 2 already posted. We're doing another one this week. In honor of it being the lead up to the Super Bowl, we're doing our top 7 all-time NFL quarterbacks.
And guys, I apologize for last week's. I really fell out of the spirit of what the drunken power ranking should be. I try to get all like, I'm going to look at stats and try to be informative and know what I'm doing, and that's not what it's about.
Yeah, I literally, when I do
Wouldn't
mine...
that kind of inform your list, though, and then you just drunkenly rant about
No, when I'm quoting stats during this, I'm drunk. I really shouldn't be doing that.
It was pretty funny.
Or unless they're made up, then that's fine.
Hey, in all fairness,
They weren't?
I thought it was pretty funny.
I'm actually going to go. I'm going to get back in the spirit of this and not put too much thought into this and just have fun. So.
I'm going to get back to this, get hammered this week.
Got a little boring.
Would it make you feel better that our off-screen correspondent Chris Ream was also watching, and he said that you named the player at the wrong city?
I did not, because I said it right.
You said it right.
Okay.
Reem was wrong.
Maybe he was drunk. All right.
We were all drunk.
We were all drunk.
In case you missed it last week, was our Game of Thrones 1-year anniversary party, essentially.
Which were
So
basically everything was a bomber.
yeah, everything was a bomber. And we got.
I think those are bombers and change, aren't they? I think they were a little bigger in 22.
But we were feeling good.
Yeah,
And the beers were
They were good.
good.
surprisingly so. Like, I really wouldn't have expected to like maybe 2, and they all were pretty good.
All right,
Speaking
so
of beers,
moving on to this beer.
Yeah.
I like the sour flavor. It's not overly. I wish it was just a little more puckering. I think if you take the lactose out and let the sour and fruit come through a little more, because the vanilla isn't overpowering. It just balances.
No,
So
it
they did the
balances.
vanilla well. Adding the lactose softens it so much more, which probably makes it more appealable to
That's 100%.
non-GOSA drinkers.
suffers a frequent heartburn. If that thing was any tangier, I would
But
probably have a
I
lot
would
of
love
issues.
for this thing to pucker me up a little bit because the vanilla balances so well. They're one of the few breweries that have done that right.
Yeah.
They followed Drecker's path and really did well with that vanilla. But they just...
It's subtle.
But
That's like, I'm going to call it an issue, but the reality of it is it's a super quaffable Goza for anyone who's afraid of Gozas, especially because it's not mouth puckering.
just a little effervescent on the tongue, which is fun.
But I'm slightly disappointed because I like my Gozas.
Oh, I know you do. The
But
flavor
it's really good.
The flavor is balanced. I'm picking up the fruits real well without anything beating the other up.
Yeah.
I would say that, but at the same point, I'm a little let down because with the raspberry and the pineapple, you kind of get them there, but you don't really. They're not very pronounced, so it almost just kind of tastes like another Goza to me a little bit.
Well, that's the point. You really shouldn't have one fruit overpowering the other in a beer like this. They should be balanced where it's subtle and mixed. And
well, I'll say.
At the same time, I kind of forgot pineapple was in there.
I guess to rephrase
See,
it,
I
I'm
didn't-
just getting more like the sour beer flavor than like a fruit flavor. Does that come out better that way?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, you're wrong, but it comes out better that way.
Okay.
Speaking of which, unfortunately, off-screen Matt counts tonight.
I didn't even think this through.
Woo!
Which is very
Little
unfortunate.
flower. Goddamn.
Dang it, Adam. Well, you have to make money, I guess. So
That's fine, yeah.
he had work.
I want to take money out of his pocket.
Yeah, he had to work. Stupid Adam.
This is work.
Sure,
We don't make money, though.
not yet. One day. But any last thoughts on this beer before we grade him?
No, I think it's really well done. From being a Goza fan, slightly disappointed, but at the same time, like I said earlier, if you're afraid of Gozas, try this one.
Just a reminder on our scoring. It is done out of the average of all 3 people's scores. Unfortunately, Matt's is the third person today. That means it's in the untapped 0.25 scale, so quarter increments, 0.25 to 5. 3 is a perfectly average beer. Going up is above average, down is below average. 4 or higher is like that seek it out, yada, yada, yada. We really like this beer kind of level. 5 is hallelujah. Going down the other way, under 3, in between 3 and 2, we'll still drink it. Under 2 is, we're getting a little nervous. Under 1 is hell no, pass me the water. I'll drink a Diet Pepsi before I drink a beer under 1. And I really don't like Diet Pepsi.
Diet RC Cola.
Ooh,
They make a
Crush.
Diet RC Cola.
Sure they do.
Are you sure?
Look it up.
Does Royal Crown Cola Company even have enough money to make a second drink?
Well, it's
Yes.
like, Keystone Ice,
say yes.
they make it. Or Natty Ice. Like,
Natty
those,
Daddy, baby.
those are out there. Every time I see that in the bad decision aisle, I'm like,
What, the Natty Daddies?
part of me wants to just cross off, let's say I had it, but then I'm like, no,
Hey,
not today.
ice cold
Not
Natty
today,
Daddy
Natty
is
Daddy.
actually better than you would expect. If it starts warming up at all, you are in very big trouble.
If I don't expect to be good at all, then yeah, it would be better than I would expect.
I do want to know, and if Matt's feeling froggy, you can put it on the Facebook poll, like a poll. The best cola out there, because I kind of like RC Cola.
I love
It's
RC
underestimated.
Love
It's
RC Cola.
underestimated.
But,
RC Cola.
time to score this
Rate
beer.
Okay. I'm going to go. I did enjoy it. I'm going to go 3.75. I think it's really, really good.
All right, that's a solid score. Score.
I'm not going to search out because I like my goes as more puckery, but yes.
Matt, what about you?
I would go 3.5. I think it
3.5.
think it tasted pretty alright. I would have liked a little bit more of that fruit forward flavor on it personally. Maybe I'm just not getting it. But it's pretty good. Although I will put a disclaimer on there. Sufferers of heartburn probably can't do a whole lot of this because I already feel that after the little bit that we had.
Oh my God! All he does is.
I don't have any Tums, I don't think, so just...
I don't know. I mean, I was just drinking what I did. I'll be okay.
Yeah,
but
baking
like
soda.
drinking a whole can of that, I think would be
Last
tough.
Yeah.
That day I had heartburn. I straight up,
You're baking soda.
I rocked your baking soda.
You don't have Alka-Seltzer either, so you got to do what you got to do.
I'm gonna give it 3.75.
There you go.
I agree. It's not a 4, but it's a very solid drinkable beer.
Oh, yeah.
So that gives us a 3.75 average for that beer. Again,
Don't even have to do math.
that was the Splendid Squishy from Oliphant Brewing.
Good start.
You can find all our scores on Untapped. Two Beerded Guys. Shocker. Everything we do is under that name. We got real lucky.
Yeah, we did. I think that means we get like a blue check mark on Twitter or something. I don't even know.
I don't think so. There's a lot more that you have to do with that to do that.
But we have the hardest thing to do, I'm sure.
Have all the names.
Yep, across all platforms. Yeah.
Across literally everything. Yeah. If we have a Two Beerded Guys OnlyFans, it literally would be everything.
Yeah. There's not much left.
While you guys are debating who's going to be on the screen for OnlyFans.
Oh, it'd be both of us.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. Jennifer Becker's throwing out Diet Right. A little BYBC
What?
saying, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
You don't like that shit, do you?
I've never drank Diet, right?
Oh.
Russell says Natty Daddy needs to be held in a bucket of ice at all times or it tastes like Pine Sol.
He's not wrong.
He said he got that from a friend.
He's not wrong.
And Brett said, I did hear John say it was July 25th and call them the New Jersey Nets, which did lean towards drunken.
Oh,
writing.
that was me. That
Oh.
was John. I was the one that said New Jersey and not Brooklyn.
Maybe Brett was a little drunk too.
I think. I'm fairly certain it was me.
I don't think I said New Jersey Nets.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it was me.
Fair enough. John, you're
I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
Or I'm biting the bullet for you. One or the other.
Appreciate that.
John, the untarnished.
Any other comments
Shit
over
don't
there
stick
before
to
we
me.
move on?
I think that's catching us up for now, at least.
All right.
Yeah. Good meow.
So, we can't announce anything
Yeah.
but
But we can tease.
there is a certain beer-related Instagram account that has begun to repost our stuff on their stories, and it may or may not be because we have started a partnership with them in a certain way.
Yeah.
But if you start seeing a repost from them and then me reposting on Two Beerded Guys on our story, their repost, that may or may not be the group we're talking about.
Yeah, are you triple stamping a double stamp? Is that
Yes.
what you're saying?
So basically, go to our Facebook or Instagram right now, and in our story, there's a repost of someone else's repost.
I'm just really excited, without saying anything, about some of the capabilities it might actually allow us to do.
I know!
Which are things that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So,
we
excited.
really want to tell you more.
Like drink more beer? I mean, we do that already.
But we haven't quite nailed down specifics enough to be able to tell you.
Branch out into liquor?
But liquor, I barely know her.
There it is.
But it's gonna be a good time. We're excited for it. Other than that, we have our once a month we already told you about from Indie Craft Brew, where they're gonna sponsor an entire show, which makes our lives really easy.
Really easy.
You know, I pick out beers, and we don't have to worry about it again.
That is nice, yeah.
Any other stuff we have?
I mean, we don't want to blah it all out at the very beginning.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Then when we're drunk, we don't have to remember it.
There's a new
Oh,
calendar
sure.
page. I mean,
Oh yeah,
It's February 1st.
that's
so
what I was thinking of.
There we go. Yeah.
Where did that calendar come from again, John?
That's Hawaii Beer Babe.
Oh, there we go.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Yeah, feel free to look her up.
Another Instagram friend of the Two Beerded Guys. So.
People that somewhat like us. Our next beer is from Energy City Brewing. It is the Bistro Grande Peach and Apricot Crumble, flavored Berliner style Weiss.
This is interesting.
Hey, that flavored Berliner style Weiss.
What?
Flavored Berliner style.
Can you read? I don't even know.
Berliner style Weiss.
He won't let you hold it though, will he?
No, he won't. He doesn't want to give me that can, and he knows I can't see.
For full flavor, gently roll can before serving.
Okay.
Keep cold, serve fresh, fruit added after fermentation. This is a peach, apricot, cinnamon, and brown sugar Berliner style Weiss.
Oh, it's a crumble. That counts.
8%.
Was it made in a Dutch oven?
Oh.
That's a real thing, right?
It's about
Yes, I do.
No, not the fart.
I'm going to make one next week for you, huh?
Freaking 10-year-old over here. It's only about farts.
Yeah.
Brett says, surely you can't be serious. Yes, I am, and stop calling me Shirley.
Airplane. Love that movie.
You guys know too many movies. That's the part you guys like about drunken movie reviews. I don't really know shit, so.
That does help.
Yeah, that's the part. Not that we get drunk and talk about movies.
That's kind of fun.
Or have an excuse to rewatch movies
And you don't know anything. Hey, you said you've seen this one before, though, John. Look at that.
I own it.
Yeah. Oh, you owns it? Damn.
It's on his. That's how I watched it. It was on his Google
it's on my
account.
Google account.
Oh, man. Is that a teaser we're going to throw out? Or are we sitting on that one? Make him wait for it.
We'll wait till later.
Yeah, see? Now he's getting it. Don't give him everything up front. Then they'll
Yeah.
leave.
Oh, Mike Lawton just jumped on. What's good, guys?
What's up, Mike?
We just told everybody that next week will be the Indie Craft Brew episode. So, Mike, we've told him to check out Books and Brews Muncie and try to pick up some of those beers.
We want those TBG tasting packages.
Damn straight.
Taste our package.
I really am excited for next
Were you
week.
just writing that down?
No, I forgot to put the score down earlier.
Yeah.
Come taste our package.
Come taste our package.
No, I'm writing it down. Ooh. Okay.
That was probably
See?
the worst time to do that.
I showered. Actually, I did not shower.
No, you didn't.
Salty.
Uncle.
Damn, that's good.
Ooh. That is
You see
tasty.
the cinnamon.
Oh, yeah, you can.
I can't see the cinnamon.
Snap. It's like peach cobbler filling. It's like the goop in there, but like
Yeah.
not as thick. That is tasty.
That is real tasty.
And 8%.
8% is what it says.
Oh, that's dangerous.
And it hits too. Like,
Why do you
wow.
think, like, I set it down and started to write that down and was like,
Oh,
oh,
Yeah, you get a real rich, robust cinnamon finish on it without
oh that is good.
without overwhelmingly cinnamon.
All right, guys. So Energy City Brewing. We haven't scored it. We haven't got even hardly into it yet. But
holy cow!
buy this.
I love it. This is so good.
The apricot comes through real well. The peach is there.
Yeah, I kind of want to like just sip on this gingerly and enjoy it. It's wonderfully cinnamon.
The cinnamon's there. It's
balanced
rich,
so
but
good.
it doesn't overpower the beer.
No, it's part of that crumble that.
Yeah, the brown sugar sweetens it up a little bit. Like this is.
It's pretty all right, boys.
Yeah, no wonder they called it a Berliner Style Weiss instead of a Berliner Weiss.
I don't know. I can't see.
Here, take the can.
Wait.
Take the can.
Oh, that's cute. He's letting you hold it now.
It's not the first time.
It's a little bigger though.
A lot bigger, let's be honest.
Oh, Mike said, "Oh shit, this dude picked up some crazy stuff." I'm guessing probably
For
from
next
him
week, yeah.
for next week. Yeah, and yes, that's true. I'm very excited for it.
It's we're one of almost every style, basically.
And Mike, we got to figure out how to get some of these tasting packages down to Indy, and we'll talk more because we're going to sell the shit out of them. Thought going forward.
John's trying to think and read and drink, and
Beers have
it's a lot for
sourness.
John.
Our bistro beers have sourness served fresh from the kettle for a bright and lively taste.
Nice job. I'm proud of you.
But all grades.
It didn't deserve that. You didn't use the good voice.
All right.
If you'd have read with the good voice,
You're right.
But Matt said it really well. I know we keep bouncing in and away from the beers, but that's partially because when it's just the three of us, we fill time.
Well,
That is part of it.
that is not any different than any other episode.
Well, we usually fill time trying to talk to them about them.
And she's amazing, but she's not really going to say anything.
I have so many comments. Matt said it right though. It's literally like the filling
Yeah.
from the crumble. Like that is, it's rich. The cinnamon is stupid good in it. Balances out real well.
Yeah.
That might be one of my favorite styles like this. It's gonna rival Drecker for me.
Yeah, that's really well executed too. Like just even flavor size, it's well crafted.
Yeah, balanced.
Yeah.
Cinnamon on the nose like crazy.
We might have another one from them in that series too. Either I just had doubles of it and I have another one to look forward to, or we have another flavor somewhere. I'm not sure which.
I will have to look. And then tell you it's not there and take it home. No.
I'm scrolling through Instagram right now because I swear I've made this in my Dutch oven. I've made this before.
I mean, I would never do that. Steal the beer and
Yeah.
take it home.
There's so many.
That's not something I would do. John, do you have any final thoughts on this?
No, I absolutely love this. This is so good.
Get off Instagram.
I'm trying to find where I made this in my Dutch oven because that's exactly what
He just wants to see
I've made
this
this
stuff.
He's looking at
before
Hawaii,
in actual food
Hawaii beer,
form.
babe.
Oh, he's absolutely looking at Hawaii Beer Babe.
It's upside down, but you know, it's my food.
No, it's not. Matt, you were first to score.
Yeah, that was just straight out good. I really have no complaints on that. 4.25. That's the first beer I have from them. They came out swinging.
No, it's
I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5. That is something I'm absolutely gonna seek out and enjoyed thoroughly.
I almost wanted to go 4.5, but I wasn't quite there. But
boys.
it's definitely deserving.
I am at least a 4.75.
Give it.
And
what you
I
think.
have thought hard about a 5
So give it if that's what you think.
because this is about as perfect of a sour Berliner
Fruited
style.
style, yeah.
This is about as perfect as I would want. So, fuck it, I'm going 5.
So a 5 from John.
It is so good.
Does that
I
give us
love
a
it.
4.5 or a 4.75?
I'll do the math.
He'll do the math.
You know, whatever.
I want to say that gives us a 4.75, but I'm not sure. That is
It's 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
That is extremely tasty.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
I might have underscored it at a 4.5. Like that's
I didn't like my favorite styles are imperial stouts.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give this a 5, but it's that good to me. I love that beer.
yeah. If you have a chance, again, this is from Energy City Brewing. It's the Bistro Grande Peach and Apricot Crumble. Wow.
Yeah, anything that 4 to 5 range, I think is really fair on that. That was just
It's exactly what
Good.
it says it is.
That was Dish Bitch.
nailed it.
Thanks for doing your job. Appreciate you.
all in a day's work.
Man, and he even counts today, and he even remembered to do that. Whew.
He almost did it before.
He actually almost did it before he scored. Man,
On it today, boys. I slept good last night.
that's a first.
Yeah, I woke up by before my alarm like a half hour. I just stared at the ceiling. This is fucked up. Like, normally I just gotta drag my ass out of bed, especially on a Monday. Today I was like bush-tailed and spry. I'm like, I don't like this.
This is not me.
Exactly.
I had to work outside today. It was not fun.
You had to work
It was
out?
a fun day. I never work out. I mean, I work out all the time.
A workout.
I work out.
12 ounces? 16 ounces at a time?
Yeah, curls.
22 ounce curls?
I'll do a 20 ounce curl.
I mean, I've done a 32 ounce curl.
You have. I've seen it.
I synced it. Next beer.
There are a couple new videos on our TikTok that I posted
I should
last
check
week.
those out.
Yeah, you should. I posted them last week. I was bored, awake, and drunk. So they're all beer related.
This is when you were not drunk messaging people.
Correct.
Okay.
Drunk scheduling people. Get it right.
I'm not mad about it.
The first message was literally like scheduling. So, yeah, works.
Do I need to read the other messages?
No, you're good. I didn't make any mistakes this time.
That's good.
But no, there's a couple new TikTok videos, so check out our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure when you get to YouTube, you not only subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know when we're live, but then smash that like button when you watch our show.
Slight delay.
I wasn't ready for that.
I didn't think he was going to, like, get that one. Woo.
You can see the tear in his face. Oh God, I gotta get this.
You can see the whites in my eyes, yeah.
Check out our website. Check out a little bit of everything. We're on Twitter, which did you tweet today?
Yes.
Cool. I asked that earlier.
We haven't been retweeted. It's weird.
Well, that's right.
Our German friends haven't retweeted
I
us.
had the button at least.
Because they forgot us.
I had the green check mark.
Sorry.
Good
Next
streak while it lasted.
It's like 4 months.
Yeah.
It's weird that all of a sudden they'd stop. Damn German
Maybe
friends.
they're on vacation.
Germans take vacations?
I don't know.
I thought that was just when they take over France. That's the vacation for the decade.
That is where you want to get stationed. You don't want to go to the Eastern Front.
No, God, no. It's cold.
Yeah.
No, their vacations are invading France. God, that's awful.
Nerdy.
I'm
We're so
kidding.
bad. We're so bad.
So, that next beer, huh?
I'm a history major. Leave me alone. That and making fun of France is just fun.
They were the top. No, I'm not going there. You almost got me. Almost.
About baited him into that one. This one is Revision
Afterwards.
Brewing Company's Disco Ninja.
Oh, this is revision?
Northeast style hazy IPA. IPA.
Cool ass label that I've looked at way too long in my fridge.
It's a simple, universal fact that ninjas are badass. You know what else is badass? Revision beer. Our buddies at Shoe Tree Brewing kicked around ideas with us to develop this tasty, tantalizing, karate chop in your freaking mouth. Kaleidoscopic nunchuck hits to the dome with Citra, Galaxy, Mosaic, and Amarillo hops, stealthily slaying your taste buds one sip at a time. It is 7%.
So
40 IBU.
They went 4 for 4.
Yeah, they did.
4 for 4 on the hops.
4 for 4 on the New England hops that are used in almost every New England beer.
All right. Well,
I do like the description, though. That was fun to read. That might be my most fun one I've read in a while.
does it have a born on date?
Yes.
A year ago.
It does.
I want to know.
You didn't ask what it
I do
was.
want to know.
April 4th.
It's only 10 months old. It's fine.
It's been in the fridge a while.
Well, while you're pouring that, Steph's on. She's checking in. Says, damn, that is a description. Yes, that was, ma'am.
Hi,
Good to see you, Steph.
Wow, it's like you're upstairs or something.
No, other Steph. Sorry.
Oh, darn. That takes the fun away.
Butt Pirates.
That's
Steph.
why I didn't say that. Oh, well. Yeah. I played Butt Pirates with Steph.
What?
It's a board game. I mean, that's not technically the name of it, but it's the only name I remember it by.
It was fun. She's a good player.
And they're like, but Pirates.
I hate you all. 7%, it's 40 IBU. Jesus. I'm off, evidently.
Well, the first time you just touched it and even turn it.
Oh, I turned it. It's not a lot. I thought it was close.
You can tell it used to smell really good.
I think it still smells really good.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Because I gave it the smaller swirl, and a good one. Not a little wimpy, limp dick smaller swirl like you.
That's going to be fun.
That's going to be a new shirt.
It's clearly wrong.
Vigorous. Gotta go vigorous.
Exactly.
For being as old as it is, it still smells pretty decent though. Like,
Come taste our package of Limp Dick Solar Seal. All right, we need to get some of this stuff going. Be nice if we could have like an instant shirt service. Like we say something, then like 5 minutes later it goes live. The shirt goes live for sale.
We're gonna have to get a lot bigger and have a bigger marketing team.
Awesome.
And by bigger marketing team, I mean a marketing team.
and Stephanie
More
threw
than
up
me.
the black flag with the pirate skull and crossbones.
Yes.
Atta girl.
Way to go.
Ooh, I ain't mad at this.
Yeah, for being almost a year old, this is still pretty okay.
It's not almost a year old.
It's 10 months old.
Yeah, that's definitely
February
closer than
1st.
farther.
March, April.
It's not almost a year.
This beer is old enough to have a baby. 9 months? No?
Old enough.
No. Just no.
Long enough to carry a baby?
You said it wrong. I get where you were going.
Yeah.
But you totally said that wrong. A 10-month-old cannot have a baby.
Well, true. All right.
No, not all right.
Let's just strike that from the record.
This is live. Can't do that. Can't edit it out.
We're not even on a delay. They're in a button we can smash real quick.
Yeah, there is.
I need control of that every time Matt starts talking. Just
I will say Revision
what
usually is
doing.
pretty solid. I didn't realize this was them until you got out, because that's much like John. We've seen this can for damn near a year in his fridge. But I'm a little sad we didn't get to it sooner, because as old as it is, it's tasting pretty good, and Revision hasn't really let us down.
well, again, for those of you that have watched the show before and have heard us talk about our older IPAs,
We're working on it.
we had a real big order of IPAs come in through Tabor, 2 of them, and so we got behind, and it makes it tough. So what we started drinking more and more of the older ones, but then we were afraid our newer ones were gonna just replace the older ones as old.
Yeah.
So now we're doing about 2 old and a new every week. So that gives us the ability to still get fresh IPAs and get through our backlog before they get to the point where they're not drinkable.
Nasty.
And this one's not.
Although
not
this
nasty
is
by any means. This
pretty
one's
fucking good.
Yeah, really, we've had a few of them that have been on the older side that have aged fairly well. Like, imagine if we had them fresh, they'd probably be only better than this. So
I'm really enjoying this one. For using the exact same hops as everybody else, they balanced them really, really well. And I'm getting good flavor, and I'm actually noticing
flavor.
they didn't skimp on the hops.
No, but they didn't overhop it.
Yeah.
I'm not getting hop.
They
burn,
put them in
nothing
at the
like
right time, both in dry hopping and boil. They got the right flavors out of them, and they used the right balance. We talked about it the other day on that all Galaxy hop one, that you couldn't taste Galaxy hops. And it was a new one. It wasn't one of the old cans. It was like, man, if you're going to use a great hop like Galaxy, use it.
wasn't that from like Anchorage or something too? Like, or am I thinking of a different?
Yeah, no, it was the Anchorage
Yeah,
one.
that was really out of left field. We're like, all right, this is gonna be good.
Yeah. So it's one of those, like, they used good hops and used them correctly.
It did. It's not bitter at all. The body's just it's a fine body. It supports it.
It's a fine.
I took it.
Yo,
Fine.
Beat me to
it's
it.
a fine body.
No, he says just a fine body.
So no, I enjoy it. I am kind of sad that we didn't drink it earlier. It's whatever.
Sorry.
I was intimidated by the label. The label's
Intimidated?
That's yeah. As cool as that can is, that should have got drank quicker. That's on us.
Yeah, because we don't have a fridge full of cool can art.
That's all we have.
Touche.
Both of you are label whores.
Well, someone's got to be.
I am.
That beer fridge ain't gonna fill itself up back there, Tyler. Randy Moisture's on. Says, "What's up, fellas? Have
What's up,
one
Randy?
for me." All right, wait. Have one for me to have a great time.
We'll
Really,
have 8 of them.
yeah. I really enjoy hearing about the different beers around and near Muncie. Check in next week. I don't know if you got to hear us on that earlier, Randy,
Yeah.
but
Going to be available in Muncie.
Yeah, the beers we're having next week are mostly all available at the Books and Brews Muncie. We don't have any local brews next week. We have one local brew this week.
We can.
No.
Okay.
Um,
You're right.
We try to add in local brews almost every week, but if we only drank Muncie and Indy beers, we'd run out of beers eventually, and we'd get tired of the same old, same old.
Facebook wants me to let Tyler, Austin, Danner know if I can make it to Golden Girls.
What?
You invited me.
Oh, that's way back when I still ran Books and Brews.
Is that the marathon?
No, it's Books and Brews is doing Golden Girls trivia, and on February 12th.
I bet they forgot about that.
I guarantee
how
they
did you
have.
have that set?
Oh, I was told to schedule out events through May of 2020. And you know what I did? Scheduled that shit out.
Touche.
Well, it's 2021.
Or
but
not May of 2020, but May of 2020. Actually,
there's
no.
8 going.
I also think that one got moved. I think they just moved the date on that one as well. It wasn't supposed to be this late. But anyway, back to this beer. It's my turn to go
I'm
first.
not going to go. Fuck Tyler.
That's fine with me.
I'll
I'm
get
not
ignored.
either. I really enjoy this beer. It's fantastic. I wish I'd have had it fresh.
Yeah.
I think you're looking at a 4.5 IPA fresh.
Not far off if it was fresh.
I'm going to give it a 3.75. I think it's really, really good, but as is, I'm going to give it a 3.75.
Nah. No, it's me. 3.25.
Wow.
I think it's fine. I think a lot has dropped out of it. It's a testament to actually how good it would have been fresh that so much has stayed in there. So, but as this can is, it's a 3.25.
It's a 3.75, but you know. Go ahead, Matt.
Split the difference, 3.5.
God, he's such a people pleaser.
Well, no, I was kind of waffling in that range, anyways. Like
Every day he's
it's
waffling.
it's really good, but going off of this can this time, like it's not better than the 3.5 right now. Most of that's probably our fault more than theirs, but it's good. And at the same point too, I'm kind of hitting that hazy IPA burnout wall, so they're all starting to kind of taste a little bit alike. That was a well done one, but it's not like stand out crazy. Oh my god, either.
Well, that's why I didn't say 4.
And Brett says, karate chop in your mouth. Is that one of the drunk texts Tyler sent John?
Yes. It was when he
To me, yeah, that was to me.
It was when he texted me and said he was in the shower earlier.
And Tyler responded he was in the basement.
But then I was going to karate chop him in the mouth.
Poll update real quick, guys. What is your favorite cola?
forgot
Coke
about that.
has 20% with 1 vote. Pepsi has 40%. RC has 40%. And
Yes!
Kroger has 0.
I knew you guys were good. Kroger.
Kroger.
Yeah, you know.
You just threw some random like grocery store name in there.
Yeah, because I'm sure they got their own pop, right?
What the fuck is... I mean, they do probably, but...
Yeah. I don't know. I can put a 4th one. I did that before I saw the diet right, so...
That's why we can't have nice things.
I know.
What time is it?
It's a coin toss with Pepsi
We
and
can
RC,
do it, yeah.
apparently.
We have exactly the right amount of time.
Exactly right.
We have stalled
We're doing
the
so good.
perfect... Well, hold on.
Yeah, we still got an hour or 2 to go, John.
I mean, we're talking about like pacing out our beer and hitting our times and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, look at us.
Yeah, look at you guys. Look at you.
Yay.
All right,
It's like
John.
we've done this
All
for a
right.
year.
All right, John.
So, John, we've talked about it last week, but we finalized our schedule with Indiana on Tap.
Yes.
We're going to do 4 of the 5 events. Very excited. Our first one is May 1st.
May 1st. That's Savor Lebanon.
Savor Lebanon. It is going to be an awesome
How do
event.
you say Lebanon? Lebanon?
Lebanon.
Lebanon? Okay.
Depends on
it's-
where you're from. Like, it's Lebanon, Ohio, and it's spelled L-E-B non.
I don't know where. I don't know how. I think it is Lebanon, Indiana, but
I just wondering.
my best friend's from the country of Lebanon, so it's just like stuck in my head as Lebanon now.
Fair. Just curious.
One of those, but I think you're right. It is Lebanon, I believe. But we are going to be at that event. We're going to have our own booth space. We're hopefully going to have some merch. I got a couple quotes recently for some new T-shirts.
Come by, see us, say hi.
And yeah, come by, see us. You'll have a chance to be
I
on the
want to
show.
play some fun games. We're gonna figure all this out. I want to play some
Yeah.
games and give away some stuff. And...
Yeah, we'll have some giveaways. We'll be selling some stuff as
Let's,
well.
let's not set the bar too high here, John.
Oh no, no!
Oh, I want to have fun.
Oh, yeah.
I know, but we got to be able to cash in on these promises.
Oh,
we're
we
making.
will.
These aren't promises. Yeah, I just said I want to.
Oh,
Not
okay.
I promise.
Games. But the big thing is, if you come by the booth, there's a good chance you'll be able to hop on the live.
Yeah.
We're gonna interview different breweries, the reps from each brewery. We're gonna talk to the Indiana on Tap guys during the show or during the beer fest to kind of see how it's going, see what kind of work goes into putting on a beer fest. People I don't think realize the backstage, what it takes to do that kind of thing.
There is, setting up those jockey boxes and things like that, and hauling in all the sixtels and all the kegs, and
that's just as a brewery, let alone being the guys who are trying to coordinate all these breweries. I'm excited to get kind of everybody's take on it. Let the little backstage kind of little tidbits, and then
pull back the curtain,
random people, and introduce them to Two Beerded Guys, and B, just good beer. Talking beer is fun.
I do love strangers.
Anyway, the next
Randy
beer
Moisture says RC is old school and delicious.
RC Cola, baby.
On that weird note, John threw out there.
I love strangers. The strangers are fun.
So, how long do you sit on your hand?
I was thinking only if they have candy
really
in a
only
van
takes
with
about
that
15
porthole
seconds
window.
anymore. I'm really getting some
Bad circulation.
bad circulation. I was on Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
This can's a lot better than I realized.
We were, obviously hopping across between bars and restaurants, and I saw this dude walking around. I was like, "Cousin," and he's like, "Cousin." I was like, "How's your mom?" Yeah, it's a totally stranger. Right? I have no clue who that was.
Why did you yell out "cousin" of all things?
Why'd you yell out?
Because
"How's
it's a
your mom?"
stranger, and he played with it. He went along.
It was a stranger.
He played with it
All right, Cam.
because it's fun. I love it. I love.
Sounds like Cam.
Strangers are fun. That's all I'm saying. It's a good time.
Anyway, so the
Yeah,
next
I'm
beer.
wrong with it. It's great.
At
next
some
beer-
point, John's gonna be that guy in the story where, like, well, we saw him out by a van with that porthole window in the back of it, and he took some candy, and then he was gone. And
That's fair.
You're gonna be on the side of a milk carton.
It'll happen.
All right. So the next beer is All Rise by Imagination Brewery. New England Double IPA at 7.9%.
That's good.
We are because
Couldn't
of
quite get that 8.
we are because of each other. It is out of Missoula, Montana.
Have we had a Montana beer?
We've had Imagination before, I believe. The country's the country's first microbrewery and Center for Community Transformation. So it's not the first microbrewery; they're the first combo
What is a center of transformation?
for community transformation.
I think they made that up.
No, they
just so they could be the first.
Exactly. Well, because that's what I was making faces when I was looking
Clever.
at the can while you were talking. So I saw the country's first microbrewery, and I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
But anyway,
Montana?
Imagination fuels social change in Missoula, Montana, and beyond.
Isn't that Samuel Smith? Is that the first microbrewery?
Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise into a daybreak, and it's wondrously clear. I rise. Maya Angelou. It has Galaxy, Citra, Citra Cryo, and Motica hops. 3,500 plus community events hosted, 500 plus organizations supported, and 25% of profits donated back.
I'll tell you what.
What is their profit margin?
Thank you. I'm glad that you brought that up because, well, and not 25% profit margin, like 25% of their profit.
Yeah.
So if their profit's like 0.5%, they're really not that much money. Good for them, though. Good for them.
For the record,
Margins in the beer world, not great.
Anchor is the first modern craft brewery founded in 1965.
Anchor.
That's craft
Anchor.
brewery. What about craft microbrewery?
Where are they at?
You would ask that, wouldn't you?
Well, you looked it up. I'm assuming it says where it's at.
Have you met John?
Good Lord.
Have you met Matt, you mean?
No, I meant that he asked that.
Oh. There's a lot of words on here, man. California.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
What?
I'll tell you later.
Oh,
I'll
God.
tell you later. That's
Yeah,
funny.
so Anchor is in California, and then it says Sam Adams in Boston, Mass.
Okay.
Is after them.
I said Sam
in
Smith, but I meant Sam
84.
Adams. Did you see it? Did you get the message?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right, fair. Exciting news, guys.
What
I'm
did
not
we do?
going to release it yet, though.
What did we do?
OnlyFans is live!
Nailed it.
I don't know, his face looks like it might actually be it.
Off-screen
No,
not
you nailed it.
OnlyFans.
Oh, Jesus.
Has been
What are you
created.
doing back there? I know I can't see you behind the screen,
Doing
but
my business, don't worry about me.
damn it, Matt. Shows the
All right,
best.
this beer.
I'm going to go subscribe right now.
Oh, Cameron says, I hear there's an announcement coming. Yes, there is perhaps another one.
Is an announcement
It
coming.
might be eclipsed by this one, though.
We'll worry about that one later, Cam.
Coming soon, coming soon.
Evidently.
I see what you did there. That's good. Jokes for days.
How old is this one? Oh, this one doesn't have a born on
I don't even know. I don't even know where to go from here.
Did you go to this Cam?
Yes, I can click off Can.
No, you're good.
Now.
I just wanted to make sure you had gone to it. Because I love this, little bit of the labels. Really interesting.
That canoe looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool art.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
It's kind of cool. This will cut my eye.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Imagination, not Imagination.
I know that's what it says, but then when you look them up online, a lot of the time it's the words all together.
Huh. Well, that's confusing.
Isn't that a band?
That's Imagine Dragons.
Oh.
Or an episode of South Park, Imagination Land.
Imagination.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's,
Imagination.
that's what I was saying the whole time you kept reading. I'm like, Imagination.
I don't know why people watch this anymore. It's fine.
I thought you were going to badmouth South Park for a second. I was like,
what?
what?
It's fine.
This is newer than the last beer. And I like the last one better.
I do like the last one better.
I would say yes, but this one isn't bad to that effect, though.
No.
Like,
No, it's
yes,
just,
I think the other one is just a little more flavorful.
it was. The older beer was more flavorful.
But this is still smooth, easy drinking.
Slightly more bitter, but not horrible.
Yeah, I don't think it's poor execution or a bad beer. Just the other
No.
one had to be a little
Just
more
not,
robust.
not. I was hoping for more. But I guess when you're donating your money back, you can't afford to buy a good product to make beer. No.
25% of profit sounds like a lot, but when your profit is 0
We donate 25% back all the time.
of profit,
Yeah.
of profit.
It's on the internet now, guys.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
We have like negative $2,000 profit. Like, that means people pay us.
The best tax write-off ever.
Oh, we got a sidebar conversation in the comments. My coworker Carrie, she's on. What's up, Carrie? Says she couldn't answer the poll. She hasn't had a pop in 8 years.
Good for you.
Bunny
Bunny says,
girl.
me either, except for mixed drinks.
said
Shoot
that?
'em up, guns. Bunny.
Oh.
But Carrie's like, yeah, Bunny, not even mixed drinks anymore because Carrie just shifted to high gear. She just drinks just straight liquor.
Bunny. What pop do you prefer in your mixed drinks? Like what brand? What?
And this is going to be a question for you, John.
Okay. And Russell, it's getting close to time.
Yeah, well, okay, we're going to because he said he's got to bounce, have a great show. Oh, Pat, name of the week, Tyler's favorite part of the show.
I hate this part of the show.
Sup, my little supple lil Wagyu mignon.
Yes! She knows her shit.
Did I get that right?
Anyway,
But I was going to say, John, are you familiar with the movie? Oh, no, it's a movie. John hasn't seen it. Shit. You might have, but it's
What movie is it? I've seen movies.
it's Shocker from, like, the mid-'80s.
What the fuck is this movie?
I actually haven't seen it.
It's a Wes Craven, like, horror movie
And I
where...
missed it. That's
Yeah,
weird.
no clue.
Yeah, it's a lot lesser known where, like, the serial killer gets killed in the electric chair and then he becomes electricity and he gets to hop in and out of
Only
TVs
Shocker
and stuff.
right now.
And the band that sang the theme song was Shocker! Shocker! And we've been singing it at work all week. And it's the Dudes of Wrath that sang the song, which was like Ace Frehley and Alice Cooper and like a whole bunch of like 80s hair bands from the time that supergrouped to make this one song for a theme song for a movie that you can't find anywhere.
He's not wrong. Speaking of things John finds boring, baseball guy on Twitch, what is your favorite baseball team? I need to know. We bonded a minute ago. If you're still here, I want to know.
If he says Braves, I swear to God.
Oh, if he
like,
says
where's
Braves?
your phone? Take your phone away. Take your phone
It's
away.
actually me on Twitch.
Yeah. God damn it.
All right, boys, you sitting down. Bunny says her mixer is dependent on what's being served.
That's fair.
Says Carrie makes a
Thank you.
terrific salted bunny tail with 7-Up, Bear Creek salted caramel moonshine, and Rabbit Hole whiskey.
I have so many comments.
Whoa. Rabbit holes.
Yeah.
And...
Well, just leave it to Carrie to make a drink that's about
I love it. It's great.
There's no holes in there. You guys just put that in yourself.
rabbit hole whiskey.
Rabbit Hole whiskey, yeah. But it is a salted bunny tail.
Yeah, leave it to Carrie to make.
I blacked out for a second.
That does sound pretty good, though. I won't lie.
Yeah, back to this beer. Not quite as flavorful as the last one. Not bad. I'm just not getting the notes I want out of it. It's more just,
Yeah.
I don't know, grass. It's not grassy in a good way.
Grassy, it's...
There's a flavor there that I don't. It's not that it's an off flavor. It's just the way they the flavors blended together gives me a weird feel.
Is that a num num num?
I don't even know how to put that on a shirt. I'll try. But...
Yeah, I just don't have. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It doesn't give me a pleasant mouthfeel. It doesn't.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
What about you? It's your score.
Did I not go first last time?
No, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm going to 3 on this. It's fine. It's perfectly average. It's fine. That's all it is.
Matt.
I'd say it's a little above average, not stupendously. 3 1/4.
The average will be a 3 then, because I'm going 2.75.
All right, fair.
Again, you can find all these scores on Untapped.
How many weeks are you behind?
Just one last
Nice.
week.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, buddy.
Well, considering I forgot all of December originally.
Good job, buddy.
What if suck not so hard?
When I went in like the second week of January to put in I was like, oh, I need to put in the last 2 weeks. I was like, oh no, I need to put in the
entire
last
month.
6 weeks. Or it was 5 because we missed one.
Whose fault was that one?
That was me. But you have 2 coming up you won't be able to do. Well, and by coming up I mean May and July, but
July, we're gonna try. We're gonna do July. July's gonna work out.
but anyway.
And it's my daughter's birthday in May, so it's whatever.
Excuses.
I was going to have a show soon, but then I got the look. And when you get the look from
You get it
both
from
Mom
Steph or Brooklyn.
both of them,
Hashtag
and I
both of them.
did the whole. All right, yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, you guys are right.
You're right. I'm wrong. You're pretty. I'm not.
That's how you stay married as long as he has. Get real good, folks, at that one. No. That's why I'm not married. I was engaged once.
He's not now.
Not now. I should have learned. All right, guys. Thanks for bearing with us that hour. We hope to be... I won't say more
Hour
focused.
2 is going to be. Yeah,
I won't say more focused, but at least more show-oriented.
We're saving it.
Yeah, saving it.
Yeah, but we're.
During our break this time, make sure... Huh?
I'm stepping on toes. It's fine.
No, go ahead, my friend.
No,
No, you do
no,
it. My friend, go ahead.
I was just going to tease, yeah, our normal break, yeah, it's a good time for you to get up and stretch, use the restroom, just like we do. But there is going to be something cool. Not really. But
Informative?
kind of.
No one watches the show to learn, John.
Oh, it won't learn anything.
Yeah, they're not learning anything. It's just there's something during the break that it'll be different than normal.
You ain't gonna learn nothing.
But something might pop up, you're saying.
Not right now. Let me turn around. No, but stay tuned. During the break, you'll have something to watch if you so choose.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. I'm TBG_Ops Guy. We'll be right back.
Mid-Dog BQ.
Behind the camera.
Oscar and Matt, he got it right again.
Love you
God
guys.
damn it. Hey, what's up, guys? I appreciate you watching the show. This is the Mudhog B&Q from the Two Beerded Guys. This is
Cameron Doan.
Cameron Doan. You may remember him from previous episodes or Two Beerded Guys short pours on YouTube, such as Cam Tries a Stout.
Or Very Bad Comedy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Or Cam Plays the Clarinet.
Yes.
So Cam's a bit of a legend on here, but thanks you guys for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. Wanted to do this quick video because, as you may or may not know, if you're new to the show, we sponsor Cam on his iRacing truck series. So Cam, what's that all about?
Yeah, so we're going to try to go for a championship this year in the Midwest Sports Racing Association on iRacing. I'm going to be in the number 42 this year, driving the truck in a Ford. New to a Ford. I'm new to Ford. I've never been a part of Ford.
I can't say anything. My face is literally on this truck. So
it's I'm sure it'll be all right. We're going to try to get some wins. We're going to go for the championship. I finished fourth last year. So
fourth overall.
Fourth overall. I was going for the championship. Missed the setup at Phoenix.
Hey,
but
podiums or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we were right there. We were right there, and missed it at Phoenix. Finished fourth, but we're going to try to go for the championship again this year.
Well, excited. It's a fun thing that we do. I mean, not only are you a friend of the show, we're real life friends, have been for a while. So
sure.
Really, really happy that we can kind of support you as you do the iRacing thing, and you pay that back to us. So we're going to debut the paint scheme. So at the end of this video, you're going to see the new truck. So I'm super excited about this. Yeah. And anything else you want to say?
I think we're all right. We're going to go for that championship, and I think we're going to go for this wine.
We're going to go some wine too. Yeah, from Easley Winery in Indianapolis. This is the back home again in Indiana. So you know what? We're all about racing here, and we're super excited about this. So guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back shortly, and check out Midwest Sport Racing Association and check out the schedule. The schedule of his upcoming races are there.
I think we might be doing maybe a live stream of it.
Maybe. You're right. So there's a few things that we're going to try to work on. Some things in the works. Yeah. Maybe see if we can do a live stream reaction video to the races.
Yeah, I'd like to
with the car, I would love to do some sort of custom race merch.
Yeah.
So we got a few things we'll maybe work on.
Like an onboard live stream, maybe on live interviews during the race, maybe.
Maybe we'll figure something out, dude.
Onboard racer, maybe something like that.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Twitch.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Tasting notes are always true. Two Beerded Guys. Tyler, John, and off-screen man, big bushy beards and awesome hats. Two Beerded Guys. Yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Two bearded guys.
He said shortly after.
Welcome back, guys. For those of you that watched that wonderful bit, as you can tell, Cam's going to go for the championship this year.
Multiple times.
We thought about making a drinking game about how many times he said championship, but we were afraid we wouldn't be able to respond to anything the second hour.
Yeah. But, he did a really good design job on that truck. It's too bad it's a Ford, but that's okay. My face is on this Ford now, so.
Yeah. My dad, who worked for General Motors for 42 years, is rolling over in his grave right now. It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm going to go home and get haunted. But, our faces are on a thing that 5 people will watch. I mean,
it's really fun. Like, I really want to make, those old 90s classic racing t-shirts? I really want that truck on the shirt. And then, like, with the checkered flag in the background.
And the bright colors.
And the 42. And yeah, 100%. I want that t-shirt to be a thing.
Despite that being a forward, I would buy that shirt.
I would too.
Yeah, 100%. That's like, I'm only doing this for the merch.
We might be the only ones to buy that shirt, but we would all buy that shirt, John.
Kylie, my youngest, my 10-year-old, it's like, do they make toy cars? Because she wants the little racing car. Like, it's pretty cool. Yeah,
No.
but no.
We don't have toy car money yet.
Yeah,
Sorry, Kylie.
Not yet.
Gotta get Matchbox.
It's a
on
cool
board.
design, though. I like it.
It was. I liked it. You know, beer bottles on a Matchbox. Perfect.
Oh, yeah, that's appealing to the wrong demographic, isn't it?
That's what it is. So, I mean, it used to be the Winston Cup, you know.
Ah, true.
That's why it's not anymore.
That's true.
And what's fun, have you ever noticed, like, when you buy die-cast or anything like that, because my dad used to collect die-cast NASCARs. If you buy the Walmart brand ones, and it's, like, sponsored by Miller, it's not sponsored by Miller on the Walmart brand ones.
I've
No,
never
it just,
noticed that.
it'll have, like, sort of the same shape logo, and it'll just say something completely different, like usually like the racer's name or something like that. Because Dad didn't notice one time, and he finally found, like, a certain driver he'd been looking for, who was sponsored by, like, Miller's, Bush, or something like that. And literally was like, he brings it home, and I'm like, hey, Dad, have you actually looked at that car yet? And he's like, oh, what the hell? And then we went back, and literally, like, even Dale Jr.'s, like, when he was Budweiser number 8,
yeah.
it was all the same paint scheme, but the word Budweiser was taken off of everything. It was so funny.
It's a little heartbreaking, really.
I was like, wow, you're afraid some kid's going to be walking around with a Budweiser car at school, Walmart.
But Cameron, you finished 4th overall last year, and you know
Sponsorships are for podiums, baby. If you don't finish top 3, you're losing your sponsorship.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like you guys were just chastising him for saying he's going after the championship, and now you're like...
No, it's how many times he said shit.
I'm glad he's excited
Yeah,
to
hey,
go for the championship.
what do we
He's
want
showing
him
the
to go for?
dedication he's got for this.
Championship.
Matt, what is it he's going for?
A championship?
Ah, yes, a championship. All right, guys, our next beer.
fun.
Thanks for enduring our whatever the fuck we
Yeah,
did.
it was fun. I want to try something new.
We have a IPA that was canned on 11/10/20.
Wow. It's only 2 months old.
Yeah. This is by Adroit Theory. It's 3 months old. Well, almost 3 months. Adroit Theory out of Virginia. This is the regimen. Consume
Regime?
Life. Yeah, that is regime. Did I say regimen?
Yes,
You did. You did. There's no end on the end.
Nope, not even close.
Need a regime change, please.
How did I do that? All right. Ooh. Vita Veta Vigemin. Consume Life Drink Art. It is the regime. The thing that's clearly on the fucking can when you see it. Not even like I was having to guess, like on, what beer was that earlier? This one.
Oliphant, spleen,
No,
squishy,
this is pretty clear. Anyway, this is one of their IPAs from the series we've had multiple times now.
Yes. Best label art anywhere.
Hazy Triple IPA. Double dry hop Mosaic, Moutier, Mutica, Citra, and El Dorado.
Yeah, I really feel like you should hit the ding button anytime like Mosaic, Citra, Galaxy, and Amarillo's.
Hey, they had other shit though.
Yeah, they had like 3 other ones on there with it.
But anytime one of those is mentioned, you just ding.
Ding, ding.
I'm gonna read the button now.
Refuse, resist, rise up, revolt,
Right.
rebel, riot.
You gotta hit the sound thing. God damn it, Matt.
Did he mess up his buttons?
I went back to the top level, and he doesn't know how to get to the second level.
No, I'm on the button. I'm saying I would wear out that button if I did every time we heard a...
Wow.
That's fair.
one
This
of
is
those 3 hops.
10%.
Woo!
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, there's just one button that's just beat to hell.
Ding, ding.
We actually have to move the ding every week to keep from just wearing out one button. Matt has to hunt for it every week.
Then I would definitely be...
And we don't even follow like a pattern. We don't go like,
Yeah.
no, we straight up go. That would actually be fun.
It would be fun. Yeah, you should ding anytime any one of those 4 hops are mentioned, Matt. Okay?
Well, there's the button, there's the delay.
There's a lot of pressure. Matt, I know
double
there's a
ding.
lot of pressure, and you got to pay attention to us saying shit.
Huh?
And I get it.
He has to listen.
I
I'm not
get
going to
it.
listen.
But do it for the audience. Do it for Brett.
I'm going to drink beer.
Do it for Brett.
Well, shit.
Again, so
Bring love that.
Swing low, John.
off-screen map.
Yo.
Who's the character this time?
That is Serpentor.
I do not know. That's
I
awesome.
don't either.
He's got a workout regimen that he does.
No, it's regiment or whatever the fuck I
You
said.
said regimen.
Did I say
Damn
regiment?
it.
I thought I said regiment. I don't know. It's a regime. And what does he do in the G.I. Joe world?
I do believe at one point Cobra Commander kind of gets dethroned, and he fills that void as the leader of Cobra.
Thus the regime change. I get it.
Oh!
Good job,
That actually
Adroit.
makes sense.
Good job, Adroit.
Nice job. The regimen change, you mean? The vitamin regimen?
Smells fresh.
Well, it is. Ooh, that's nice. That's pleasant. Oh, this is what, our third of these? Because we've had the
think so.
Refuse, the Rebel, and the Regimen.
I went to buy the posters and they were sold
I
out.
wonder if all of them
they
start with
really?
R names, or if it's just these three.
Might just be these three.
We just happened to get the R ones.
Yeah, I know. I didn't notice it until today. I'm like, oh, all three of them are R names. Huh.
Actually, they might all be because the little crest on the back says Refuse, Resist, Rise Up, Revolt, Rebel, and Riot.
Oh shit.
Those are all
Are
R
any of those
words.
the ones that we already had?
Refuse. And Rebel.
Okay.
But Regime's not on the thing, but it's still all R words. So I don't know if that stays consistent because I know they've had a lot in this series.
Yeah.
But
Kind of got late in the game on finding those.
it is kind of funny that the three we've had were R's, and then the little crest even has all R words.
Yeah.
It's such cool art. All right, so guys, the thing about this label art, I want decks of cards with this as the normal back, but then this as the Joker. Instead of a typical
That
Joker,
makes no sense.
You mean like Batman's villain?
you want this as the Joker and this is the cards.
So that's clearly the back of the card.
That's like the normal.
That's clearly the back
but
of the
that's
card.
too normal. I want
Like he's the king or the.
Oh, so you want
want
to
a
go
Jack,
that way.
Queen, King,
Yeah,
Ace.
those are the face cards.
You want those to be the face
Yeah.
cards. I like that too.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Does this one, since it's a droid, does this have the food pairings and all that stuff on these cans as well? Or
No,
do they
it
have
does
on these?
not.
Okay. That's something I think is always neat with the other
Cigar pairings and.
I was
Yeah.
right. It's fine. I said no and had no idea.
And the answer is actually yes.
No, I was wrong.
That's the answer now.
We'll never know, but the answer is actually yes.
It's not on here. We're good. I said no and legitimately was like,
I gotta back this shit.
double
up.
check real quick.
Allow me to fact check myself.
Ghost 916.
It was one of those no just kind of word vomited out. And then I was like, I actually don't know this answer.
That is the best. That is absolutely the best
So-
line of artwork.
This beer's going to give Matt heartburn a little bit.
A little bit.
If I had a lot, it could, but I could do like a pour of this.
But
and
I meant,
okay,
like, this-
But
In general, if you drink the whole can, I could
triple.
see you.
the whole can might be a little dicey, but it definitely split and be all right or something, or like a 10.
It's
ounce
not really
pour.
hot by any means. It's just, it is a little hoppier.
It is.
But it's a triple. What do you expect, right?
Yeah.
But it's a smooth drinking 10.
And with a double dry hop.
Yeah, it's very smooth drinking 10.
Do I need to explain what dry hop is again? Just for the
Probably, it's been a
audience?
while.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Do you not remember?
So most of
I
the
drink
time,
a lot,
most of the time,
especially
hops,
when you guys are talking.
That's true. Most of the time, hops are added during what's called the boil phase. However, after the boil phase, the wort, which is what is made from the malt, is transferred over to the fermenter, and then the yeast is added. Well, when the yeast is done fermenting, that's when dry hopping happens. So brewers will go up to the top of the fermenter tank, open it up, and drop hops into it, and let it flow through. And yeah, that's dry hopping. So if it's dry hop, it's added after the boil, after fermenting is done.
Correct.
That's what it is.
And that, just again to double check, that doesn't really add anything or mess with like the
Flavor and
ABV,
aroma.
That's just
Flavor and aroma.
Okay.
Yep.
and then you get a championship.
I went for it.
Oh, you're going to go for it.
I'm going to go for the challenge.
God damn it.
Gold medal.
Speaking of awards, though, Matt tried something for the first time when we homebrewed a while
Sex?
back.
You know what? You're not getting your glass washed.
No. I'm sorry, Matt. I wasn't gonna go with that.
Oh, you still drinking it too. You're guilty by association.
It's even better that everybody was silent after that.
But no, the hot warty.
Oh, yeah.
Matt had
Oh,
never.
yeah, that was really good.
Matt had never had one. For those of you that homebrew and may have never done this, or for those of you that have never homebrewed, hot warties are one of the best parts of homebrewing, especially malty beers. If you're making anything that's going to be high sugar, especially those stouts and browns and anything that's just a malty beer.
Yeah.
After you made you've
Tough
boiled
boil.
and everything.
All the sugars are out of the malt.
Everything's sitting there. You pour off a little of that beer into a glass and add a little whiskey. So you pour that not beer, but wort into the glass, put a little whiskey in. It's very sugary. It's
basically your grandma if you're my age, or your great grandma if you're Tyler's age. It's what they call a hot toddy.
I drink hot toddies. Fuck off.
Because your great grandma.
No. No. Because of my dad.
But yeah, it's like a hot toddy except it's with beer wort.
But it
Quite
is
tasty.
so tasty.
Yeah.
Matt had never had one. We made them when we homebrewed. Speaking of which, what's the update on our homebrew?
I can text Kevin right now, but I'm not supposed to.
You
be on
have
the phone.
no idea, do you?
I
that
gave
your job?
I gave Brian Suter money to buy bourbon to give to Kevin for the
Oh,
wood
that's
chips.
bad.
So
You gave Suter money.
I did.
Did that ever happen?
He was going to this
You
weekend.
might want to text Kevin. Go ahead. You can look at your phone right now.
I get to text Kevin. Okay. Kevin sometimes tunes in. Kevin Smolar, not Atwell.
We were just asking about any updates on that. I
was Yeah.
gonna say, have we heard anything?
Well, I just asked John.
Now I got a text during the
But
show.
because it is a barrel aged beer, and by barrel aged you soak the wood chips in the whiskey. But because we're not using a small homebrew batch in a big ass barrel, that wouldn't make much sense at all. Although it would be funny as shit.
I'm not listening. I'm texting.
Can you imagine how much beer you'd have to make in that system though to fill a big ass barrel?
What? I'm not texting.
Wow, you literally can't do more than one thing at a time.
I can't listen to you.
So, who scores first?
Nobody. This beer's done. The show's over with. I quit. I dissolved Two Beerded Guys.
All right. Small money. And also, what was the limp dick smaller swirl?
Oh yeah, the lip dick smaller swirl. What you were doing earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to send him that. He doesn't even know that.
All right.
Joke's on you. He's watching the show the whole time.
I hope he is.
So the regime. That's just not as much fun now. So the regime.
AKA regiment.
What regimen?
Oh, sorry.
I left the T off. What score are we going to give this? I mean, it is Matt's
Matt
turn to
goes
go first.
375.
That's higher than I expected from him.
It is actually higher than I
mean,
This leaned more traditional with all the extra hops.
It did, but still, it drank smoother than like the hoppier stuff that I tend to go
10% is an
avoid.
ABV whore.
It is, yeah.
That doesn't hurt, and it's really smooth drinking for 10. It does have a good flavor. I just couldn't drink a whole lot of it for fear of hating my life the next day with heartburn. But it's really good. It's really flavorful. It's as delicious as I expected it to be from this series, from this brewery. They're consistent, and this style is consistent, and it's living up to it. Just not quite search it out for me.
Yeah, unlike Anchorage 2 weeks ago, which we were so excited for, it drank and went, oh.
Yeah. This one still held up.
Lived up to what we've had
next.
so far. No. Oh, yeah, I am. I don't know.
You're next.
I bounced back and forth between two scores. I'm going to actually follow suit with Matt with a 375.
Okay.
I was bouncing between 375 and 4.
Yeah.
If we did in point ones, I would probably be like a 3.8, 3.9.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be 375
But-
plus, but
I'm going to go with
with
375.
a score.
No, that's fair. It's a really good beer. I'm seeking all of these Adroit Theory beers out, but it's
That's
because of the label.
Label
He knows,
board.
yeah. This the beer in particular, this particular one, I'm probably a 3.5. I think it's good. So I'm glad it's a 3.75 average. That's a good score.
I'm getting it a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm following.
yeah. It's a little.
Yeah, I definitely still want to try the rest of the series regardless. Like, I think it's gonna be. I'm curious if the rest of the series is all IPAs and hazies, or if they branch into different styles even as well.
I doubt
Because
it.
these are the only 3 that we've seen of them when I got all 3 that we saw.
I really need to reach out to Adroit Theory and see if they have any posters or any shirts or anything hidden anywhere because they were sold out last time I checked. I haven't checked in about a month. But that label, the artwork's amazing.
Label whore.
Yeah, that's me. Nailed it.
Ha.
He came all over me.
Damn straight.
Damn it.
It came from Matt.
I did not beer cocky. You did not beer cocky me, though.
No. We saved
No,
that.
no update yet. No update.
We saved that for Jordan.
It was Jordan. I was trying to think because I threw the shocker earlier. And it was Jordan who we introduced to the minivan.
It is!
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, the minivan.
That episode went off the rails real fast.
That's clearly wrong.
I'm not even going to acknowledge any of that happened. No.
It evidently introduced Matt to it, too.
Oh, no, I was aware of that.
Okay.
All right, guys, our next beer.
I'm excited for this. Well, I want to know what you guys think.
Our next beer is our local brew from today. It is the Sun King Brewery's Indianapolis Bicentennial. So that is the 200.
Happy 200th anniversary birthday.
2020, 2021. I like how they're like, yeah. The Bicentennial's here.
Here, yeah.
Applejack cocktail inspired ale aged in Old Hammer bourbon barrels.
Which
Brewed,
are like, go ahead.
brewed and canned in Indianapolis, Indiana. So literally local as hell. John used to work for him.
About a year ago. So I were craft beer professionals.
I have no idea what the ABV is
I think it's like 8.5%.
because they don't put that shit on these cans.
I'll check.
Now, you said that was a Applejack cocktail.
Inspired.
Inspired.
So, does anyone know what the Applejack cocktail is? I don't believe I've ever heard of that until just meow.
John does.
So
I do too, but John does.
No, John can't read and
Mountain
talk.
Dew was originally made as a mixer for whiskey, and so I think that's what it's calling back to.
Wait, what?
Did you not know this?
No.
Yeah, Mountain Dew was originally made as a mixer for whiskey, and one of my favorite drinks is a Diet Dew and Applejack, which is like an apple Crown, apple Jack Daniels. That's one of my favorite drinks. So
Okay, I
Learned
learned some things right there. Huh.
I tried to teach things with dry hopping, but yeah,
Or you know.
Mountain Dew was made as a whiskey mixer.
yeah.
Just shatter my world.
So kind of think of if you had Mountain Dew flavors, if you had apple whiskey flavors.
I'm gonna double check if that's what Applejack drink is, though. No,
No, yeah, please do.
no,
Please
you're
do.
right on the Mountain Dew
Please
as
do.
a mixer. I'm
Please
not
do.
disagreeing with what you said. I just want to make sure we have the Applejack cocktail right.
I don't know about cocktails.
It does kind of have like a barley wine-ish flavor. You did mention that before we started the show, and I think
Technically a barley wine, but with
That's-
slightly different flavors.
that's kind of a good description for it, like to make it a little broader across the board on explaining it.
Yeah. It's not near the ABV. Like I said, I think it's about 8.5.
It's not a barley wine, but it's like barley wine-esque.
Yes.
Well, Applejack. No, wait, what? I don't know. Internet's split decision.
It's almost a little root beery too,
Maybe.
like the kind of that sugary finish at the back of it.
There's definitely a lot of sugar at the end.
Yeah.
A little, not hot, but a little strong at the beginning. Not liquor, but just
Which is kind of surprising, but it is Old Hammer barrel, so.
It's got a lot of that caramel coming out of it, like from the whiskey
There's a
barrel,
lot
I'm
of
sure.
caramel.
Which I'm not mad at. I'm surprised how much of it is there. Though.
It's so unique.
it's definitely different.
I can't disagree with that. It's not bad.
No,
It is
I
definitely
think it's
different.
really good, actually.
We had a very unique beer last week that was amazing that I gave a 5 that John sucked ass on his grading, but you know it's fine.
Well, yeah.
Which one was
That
that?
was weird to me.
The hold on,
Handy dandy notebook.
God, that's the most accurate thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm a
wait,
map,
hold on.
I'm a map, I'm a map, I'm a notebook.
I gave a 5 to a beer last week, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You didn't write it down.
I wrote it down as a 4.75
You
evidently.
failed.
I wrote it down as a 4.75. That is incorrect.
Well, you did not give it a 5.
Did I not?
Give it a 4.75.
my-
We have written proof.
I must have given it a 4.75.
I don't know. You might have changed from a 4.75 to a 5 last minute after you wrote it down. Maybe.
Can't do it. Can't change.
Oh no, it was Last Guardian 2 weeks ago that I
It was
gave.
not 2 weeks ago. It was last week.
No, that I gave a 5 to. Last week was a 4.75.
Yeah.
Although I do remember last minute switching it. But Mother of Dragons, it was the Creek / Criker.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know what that beer was.
Yeah.
It was a lot of things, and it was definitely different.
It was so good.
I'm going to have to rewatch last week's episode specifically to see what I rated that beer. In my head, I have it as a 5.
That's good for you. I don't even know what a creek is. It's a creek. We live in Indiana.
Yeah.
It's got water
Spelled
running through it. That's where you
different.
wash your clothes.
That's right.
This beer's weird as shit, by the way.
It is. I was really wanted to see what you guys thought because it is weird.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is
We
different.
read what a creek is on the show.
It's a little-
Lambic it's a creek lambic. It's a style of Belgian beer made by fermenting lambic with sour Morello cherries. Sorry, it's
That's right,
last
the
week's
Morello
episode,
cherries.
but
This is weird. This is different. It's good, but it's kind of that novelty beer.
I'm not sure I could drink more than what's in my glass.
That's what I mean. Like, this is good to have to share with people. Like, hey, check this out. This is something out of left field. You're not gonna have another flavor like this. It's worth having, worth trying. But having a whole candy yourself might be a bit of a task.
Like, I truly don't think I could drink more than what I have.
It's good, but just really sweet.
Like I like that Applejack cocktail, even though I make mine with Diet Dew and Crown Apple.
And he's not 100% sure what a true Applejack is.
That's what I would call an Applejack, but whatever. So I like those flavors, and this reminds me of that. And not as boozy, of course, because I'm cutting Diet Dew with bourbon. But I think it's good. I do like the flavors. I enjoy it, but I can definitely see where if someone be like, I don't know, because it's unique.
I don't like the initial hit. It feels a little barrely, a little hot.
The Old Hammer, did we decide, Matt, that is that at Cuma's when you do a, what is that called? The shot in the beer?
The $6 BS.
Yeah, the BS. That is Old Hammer that they give us?
I
like.
Old
can't
Hammer from
say
West Fork.
with any strong
I like Old Hammer.
conviction one way or the other on that one.
I'm pretty sure that's what we established. And
They give you Old Hammer from a local distillery as that?
beer and a shot, $6 BS.
I know, that's why I was kind of shocked, because West Fork's local. That's why.
Sure.
There's
think it's Old Hammer?
multiple Applejack cocktail options.
Yeah,
out
that's
there.
that's why I stopped
There's like
trying.
an Applejack Old Fashioned. There's an
Because
Applejack
Applejack's a whiskey.
Sour.
There's an Applejack whiskey. Like, not Jack Daniels, but like an Applejack whatever.
Well, I mean, there's Apple Jack Daniels.
No,
And there's Apple Crown Apple.
No, like, you're not.
I know. I gotta pee. That's what it is.
Applejack.
I'm just done. I'm done with this.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Laird's
I'm glad I
Applejack.
make you laugh.
Smooth blend.
I did that just for you. But really, I'm gonna bounce real quick.
Seriously?
I have to.
You had a 5-minute break.
I did. I know. I
He
did.
did then.
What, you didn't go for the championship or what?
He got to beat us.
I did go for the championship. That's why I gotta go again.
That's actually what he's doing. Go.
I can rate first.
Does
it's
he rate
fine.
first?
Yeah.
I do.
Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I do. I'm struggling with
Scores
this
would
one.
be across the board. Yeah, I get it. You're not wrong. Whatever you say, you're not wrong. Unless you say like lower than a 1.
I'm not a huge fan. I think it's a little too sweet. The beginning's a little hot for me. That's why I've been stalling, because I honestly...
It's not rocket surgery, Tyler. It's a fucking number. Come on.
Scores are going to be across the board here, and I embrace that, and it's understandable.
I'm going to give it a 2.5.
Really, I don't think I don't.
I like how...
I don't like this.
John, like, there's no
That's
wrong
wrong.
answers here. That was
That's
fucking wrong.
That's clearly wrong.
I think it's below average. I think it's hot. It's too sweet.
It's just payback for me in last week, so it's fine. On the creek.
No, it's not.
Because I'm going to go 4 1/4 because I enjoy it that much, and I will go buy it again. I have one more, and I'm happy for that, and I'm going to go buy it again.
You can enjoy that.
4 1/4.
3 1/4. It's It's good. It's not something you can drink. It's more the
Drink
novelty factor to have this.
It is novelty.
Like, because you
bad
can't
novelty.
drink this yourself. You have to share with someone else because of the flavor profile, the experience of it, and for just sake of sharing it, because this is too much to drink on your own. But it's something cool to try. I'm glad I tried it.
Prove you wrong. I'm gonna drink one all by myself.
Well, we'll
Enjoy
see you next
your
week after you wake up from your
diabetes.
diabetes coma.
I like how you and I both had the same.
I mean, this is good. I'm happy to try it. I just couldn't drink a whole fucking glass of it. There's no fucking way. And it would be cool to have it and share it like John so graciously did. But, yeah.
Sorry guys, I have to answer a baseball question on my phone real quick.
No more baseball during the show. John put down a commandment.
Yeah, I don't care what John says. Haven't we figured that out? It's funny. John and I have so many things in common, but so many things that...
Should we have sent him in there with my job duties since he's...
Do you really want him to pee while holding our glasses?
I mean, there's a sink there. You could put him on.
Have you met John? He'd probably pee into your glass.
Maybe it's a good thing John didn't take the glass.
So I'll go ahead and talk about the next beer, like what we're going to have. I'm not going to pour it until there's a rinse, because I don't want
That last one's a
diabetes
lot.
mixed with this one, which is probably
That was
also
probably got me a little
diabetes.
diabetes-y, too.
This is Wild Leap Brewing Company's Rocky Road Ice Cream Stout. This is a 10.5% beer. Woo! If you don't do wild things when you're young, you'll have nothing to smile about when you're old. That is so accurate.
I've got so much to smile about. It's fine.
Rocky Road Ice Cream Stout is a thick, sweet, and creamy milk stout with cocoa, vanilla bean, almond, and marshmallow.
I am thick and sweet.
Brewed for diets high in decadence and guilty pleasures. Small money?
Small money. Excellent timing. Just finished messing with it.
Did you say that this gun itself is sweet, thick, and creamy?
It's been kegged for 4 days and sitting on all the adjuncts. Just tried some. The blueberry's wonderful, but it needs more pepper. So I'm sanitizing another few ghost peppers. A few ghost peppers. In high-proof bourbon overnight and adding tomorrow.
Wait, he's sanitizing the peppers in high-proof bourbon?
Yeah.
This is the greatest beer ever!
Adding them tomorrow. I'll taste again on Thursday.
Smartest man in beer right there.
Smartest man.
So yeah, for those of you that don't realize what we made a Imperial Oatmeal Brown with ghost peppers, blueberries, maple, and barrel aged. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. For one, I love pepper beers.
Yeah.
Especially when done right. I may make fun of things done at Books and Brews often, but they made a habanero beer one time that had the perfect amount of heat, and I drank.
I even know what
The El
maybe we
Chupacabra
were showing that night.
Oh yeah. That one too. Ooh, that one was good too.
That one was good.
Oh shit.
We're talking about two different ones.
They've had two. Oh yeah. I was thinking about the El Chupacabra, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh damn, I didn't even think about that one. Sorry. I love hot. Like not hot. I don't want to be like to the point where I'm. One of my favorite beers at Swanzig's is their Ghost Pepper Stout, but it's slightly too hot. When you're drinking it, about a third of the way in, you're sitting there going,
Listen, go watch the video of the one chip challenge. We don't want it that hot.
no.
Did you ever have...
But I went for that championship.
I'm told, is it Yakta? Is that how you actually say it?
Yakta.
Has the Mortal Kombat looking logo? Right
Yeah,
there?
yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Did you ever have... They had one at a beer fest a few years back that it was mango, lime, habanero. I think it was like a
I know what you're I haven't had it, but
it must be
I
like
know
gold
what
now
you're
because
talking
it
about.
wasn't dark color.
No, it was
flavors.
something like a golden.
But it was so freaking good. That was like one of the first or earlier spicy beers that I'd had because that was the year at Beer Fest where it was spicy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like theirs was like probably the best one I had that because you got the mango, you got the lime, you got the pepper. It was balanced, but it gave you that burn, but not And it was really good. I never saw it again because I don't know if I saw them. At
My
Beer Fest
favorite
after
is
that.
the one that Sun King does in the
Tabasco barrels.
Tabasco
I know
barrels.
that's where you're going.
so
One of my favorites I've had recently was done as shittily as humanly possible because it was done by me and Jake.
Jake and me.
But I said it the way I wanted to. It was that we used the hinge down, hammer down, and added habanero, and it ended up So fucking good. We added mango and habanero, and it was unbelievable.
Still, one of my favorite work days was Jason and I in the front office trying to figure out what we're going to do with all this Hinchtown ham down. And we're like, let's go buy some snow cone syrup.
All right, talk about those beers make me thirsty. Where's this next beer at?
Yeah, you should have never done that.
That was fun.
So
It was a fun
bad.
day. It was a fun day.
Yeah, but it tasted like shit.
That's fine. It's
Hey,
it was the Hinchtown.
Without drinking bad beer, you can't appriciate really good beer.
All right, thanks, Kevin. All right, so again, this is why Wild Leap Brewing Company, the
If you just compare me to Kevin, I will take that.
Wild Leap Brewing Company's Rocky Road Ice Cream Stout at 10.5%.
We've not had good luck with them, so.
Actually, I thought that we had worse luck with them than we had, and then when Tyler and I had this done, we looked back at their scores. They're very meh.
It's
they're
not that
average.
they're awful. They're just
Yeah.
you're not writing home about them.
And I'll be honest, I already drank this
Who writes
at
home
my
anymore?
house.
Appreciate because you
Anybody
can't
write
wait
home
on
anymore?
this.
Well, because it's been almost a year like the other beer.
Well, this is stouts. They sit.
I know, but I wanted a stout. And since it was Wild Leap, and I was like, well, these are the ones, it's not that crazy right home about stout. I'm going to go ahead and have this one. And yeah, remember, it not being bad.
Oh, the nose isn't bad.
No.
It's definitely rich, chocolatey.
Thick, sweet, and creamy.
Oh, is that John's college nickname?
Oh, that's me.
That's his nickname now.
Thick, sweet, and creamy.
That's his wife upstairs, throws up. No.
So I have a West Coast girlfriend.
I went down the wrong pipe a little bit.
That's what she said. I got you.
Did he just dig while, like, dying?
Yes. Oh, that was really tough. You about had stout on your floor. Good thing it's concrete.
That would have been a waste of stout.
You're welcome.
Woo!
I hate you guys.
Oh god.
It's actually
I'm not mad at this one.
no.
No, it's like I said, it's very.
So in the past,
chocolatey.
we've had metallic from them.
Yeah.
We've had artificial as hell from them.
Yep.
So we've had a lot of flavors that, are off-putting on stouts.
This one's balanced.
This is balanced, but with the ingredients they used for it, other than like marshmallows, there was no reason to go too artificial or too
Yeah.
crazy. You know, vanilla, like they put vanilla bean.
Okay.
Almond, you can go extract and be okay. You can go extract and be very wrong. Kind of depends on the brand you buy. There's a whole lot there. Cocoa is cocoa.
Yeah.
And then marshmallow extract, again, is another one that can be really, really good and usually is, or really, really bad.
With cocoa, though, cocoa can sometimes get bitter, and this is not bitter.
No, this is...
It's got that chocolate, that level of chocolate to it, like chocolate ice cream. Because chocolate ice cream tastes different than chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you get a chocolate shake that's white ice cream with chocolate syrup, then as opposed to like a chocolate ice cream mixed into a shake, that's a denser, richer, chocolatey. This has that chocolate to it.
It
To its
cracks
credit.
me up because all those ingredients should make this be diabetes in a glass.
And it's not overly sweet.
This is not as sweet as what we just drank.
Do you think that that's part of it? Is we just had that before this one? Or...
But that, to me, if it was more sweet or as sweet, you would notice that. This
Okay.
is a noticeable less sweetness.
Fair point.
No, it's sweet, don't get me wrong, but this was just that sweet compared to this.
But surprisingly, it has all those flavors of a rocky road.
Yeah, I'm not upset with this at all.
You think the nuts kind of balance it out, Tyler?
Mine do.
No, I'm more like salty nuts and sugary nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's got their preference, I guess.
Ooh, it's one of those nights.
So what happens when we split beers 3 ways instead of 4?
That's why we used a 12-ounce can for one of them. And then backed it up with a bomber. It's a side point.
Was it pussy?
We did back it up with the bomber.
No, it's funny. I picked that beer out.
We had this conversation.
I picked the 12-ouncer, which we're drinking right now, because we've been looking at it, but A, it's 12 ounces, and B, it's Wild Leap, so we've been skipping it.
Yeah, there's been no.
So we did this one, and then we're like looking at others, and I started to grab like a 16 or another 12, and I'm like, or Or we go with a bomber to balance out our numbers.
Yeah.
I think that works. Yeah, that drunken math checks out, boys.
And we were sober at the time.
Maybe that's why the math worked out.
I like the nose.
I do. There's nothing bad about this. This is a perfectly fine. It's really tasty.
This isn't the best stout we've ever had kind of territory.
No.
But it's, if somebody said, hey man, I got a shelf full of Rocky Road ice cream stout, like go grab you a stout, I'd be like, yes, please.
Yeah.
I think the question is, would I seek this out? I mean,
I'm bouncing back and forth on that.
Yeah.
This makes me go, next table order, if Wild Leap stouts show up again, I'm willing to take another chance.
And several
I have to
different
a couple
breweries.
I don't know if it's not stouts this time, but we've tried a couple.
Yeah.
We've had a couple who've
I don't
tried this sort of Rocky Road stout, and this is the best one of them.
I
I don't know if we've gone through all the Wild Leap that we've gotten yet, though.
If the stouts we have...
Oh, was that last one? Okay.
I know we got... Always, oh, nope, hold on.
So I thought we had like a couple of them.
Nope, we have.
That wasn't, okay.
Because they're always 12-ounce cans.
Yes. The other one's that blue one over there, so whatever. I don't know if that's an IPA or something. Instead.
That would be an
That's what it
IPA in that pile.
is. Nah, that might be why.
All right. I think I know where I'm at.
Good, because you're first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
8 beers.
So here's what I decided. If I wanted a Rocky Road flavor,
John's not done.
this is the one I would seek out. So it's going to be a 4.
Okay. Matt. Score,
Well,
bitch.
now as we can
And it's 10.5%.
It's 10.5.
10
I
and a
said
half.
that.
I'm just reminding him
Stop trying to
because
bait
I know
him.
that's his thing.
You were ridiculous with that lately.
I would say
Some of us need that reminder.
I was thinking 3.75 because I was quite seek it out. But if you're saying like if I'm looking for a Rocky Road stout,
We're
which
getting...
I think-
No.
I think you're kind of reaching there.
I love how Matt's like...
But
fine,
I
that's
made
fine,
me
that's what I
double
did.
guess myself for a second because I'm like,
I was the same way.
Is that
I
a
was the same way.
subset?
No, it's not a subset.
So I'm gonna stick at my 3.75.
That's fair. I appreciate that.
But
Because I was there too.
if I was looking for a Rocky Road specific,
If I was looking for a Rocky Road stout... Getting real fucking specific there.
It was. Yeah.
Jesus
I was.
Christ.
It's-
Before I give my score, I'm going to remind everybody, you can find all our merch on Facebook. That's not the right hat. Yeah. Although your shirt and your hat match really well without being even remotely the same thing. Color scheme wise, they match. I'm proud of you.
I got my Cleveland Browns underwear on.
we're the ground to start with though.
But anyway, you can find all our merch on our Facebook store as well as on our website. We have a lot of cool shit, including our Dickies work shirt, which is by far my favorite shirt I own.
I'm gonna get the off-screen Matt stuff up this week. I promise.
Hey, you're good. You're good.
Promise.
But no. So like, check out our merch.
Brett.
Off-screen Matt merch is about to go live.
There'll be at least 3 people that buy something.
Yeah, we hope to have a new way to do the Two Beerded Guys stuff, to be able to do more giveaways with merch, do more. Coming up soon, we'll still do the store, but check out all our merch. That's, you help us out, because if we don't sell shit, we can't keep paying for the store. So...
Yeah, it's not a lot every month, but it is something every
It's just
month.
enough. It's just enough.
Just enough to be like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, buy a few things and make it worth it for us. Because everybody keeps telling us how much they want stuff, and then they don't
They don't
buy it.
December was our best month.
Must be like being a tattoo
That was
artist.
Christmas time.
All the people that
Yeah.
say you're amazing and then don't book tattoos.
Yeah. Go buy
Speaking
shit.
of which,
Go buy shit.
check out Brimstone_Grace_tattoos. You have those. All of these. Our logo, off-screen Matt's logo, all done by Brimstone_Grace_tattoos.
Talented lady, great storyteller.
Ain't that
Fuck it out the window.
I will say this: getting tattooed by her is a blast because she talks the entire time, and you hear all sorts of cool shit.
Yeah, you do. I felt kind of like I sat like 5 hours with her.
Some of those
And
conversations
it
are interesting.
We talked the whole time.
Yep.
It was good.
But anyway, back to my score. Ooh, what'd you guys have?
4,
And
3.75.
God, you're gonna make me agree with Matt again.
I'm fine with it. I almost went 3.75 too.
3.75.
I almost went there.
I just don't want to agree with Matt twice.
I liked it enough that I wanted to bump it up slightly.
Bump bump it up.
So I found a loophole.
You found a real weird loophole.
Yeah.
I Chris Pallanded. It's fine.
No, it was a better beer than that.
Well done.
I was like, what's even? I even like looked off the screen to see what you were doing. Like, what a little peephole I've got here.
So our last beer that
That's not a peephole. It's a glory hole.
This is square, not round, John. I don't know where you're going.
Fine.
all right.
When's Rissa on again? Sorry.
Oh God, if we want, I do love that she's coming back in May because watching her embarrass Matt is the best thing ever.
It's pretty fun.
Our next beer is the Just Vanilla Barrel Aged Stout Sous Vide.
Cuvee.
No, that's sous vide.
It's a C.
It's actually QV. It's pronounced like a Q.
It's English. It actually could be any of those three.
It's fair.
Why is it the hardest language to learn? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Because the most annoying thing ever.
I just... You immediately went to sous vide and it's a C. I don't even understand that, but whatever.
Anyway, so this is brewed and packaged by Cycle Brewing out of St. Petersburg, Florida. I actually thought the ABV was on this bottle. It is not. John, can you look that up?
What is it called?
You choose how you say it.
Choose your own pronunciation. What are having the Choose Your Own Adventure books anyways? Those were fun.
Well, they do cease and desist for breweries that do choose your own hop adventure. That's what they're doing.
Well, I just mean the books themselves. I remember actually liking those as a kid.
No, it's evidently the publishing company's really small from what I've heard. And Books and
11.
Brews did the 11% by the way on this beer. Did a choose your own hop adventure series
I think I remember that.
and got a cease and
C&D.
desist for.
This is barrel aged 18 to 20 months in Heaven Hill bourbon barrels.
Ooh, that's information that is definitely not on the bottle.
Which I feel like I keep hearing Heaven Hill
Have
on
you
like
ever
the
had
table
Heaven
and
Hill?
stuff. I've never had it. I don't
It's
know
solid.
that much
It's not
about
great, but it's solid.
it. Well, I remember reading one of the descriptions like highly coveted Heaven Hill bourbon
They
barrels.
are harder to. They used to be harder to get the barrels
Okay.
because Heaven Hill used to use them. They'd use them up and then give them to sell them to Tabasco companies more. They weren't selling them to beer companies.
So just supply and demand kind of shit.
Yeah, so hot sauce companies were buying them more. They dealt more with them. They didn't want to give them to beer. And then beer companies started really, really, really pushing it. So Heaven Hill kind of went, I mean, okay.
Buck's a buck.
Yeah, one thing I learned actually, I went to a distillery one time down in Chattanooga whiskey company, and they literally taught all about that kind of stuff. They're like, actually, the biggest buyer of old bourbon barrels is hot sauce companies.
I was going to ask. I'd never heard
Tabasco buys Tabasco company buys an absurd amount of
Which
bourbon
is
barrels.
crazy because if you taste Tabasco, it's just hot. There's no flavor.
But they also have different Tabascos too. But they evidently buy an absurd amount of bourbon barrels. And then other hot sauce companies buys them as well. And then beer is kind of like the third.
The redheaded stepchild.
Because the hot sauce companies buy it in such bulk that if I'm a bourbon company, I would rather sell to the people buying 100 than the
Copious
people buying
amounts.
4.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But yeah, my understanding is Heaven Hill used to almost exclusively sell to hot sauce, and then realized that there's a ridiculous demand for us. Sure.
And that's where I was curious. So you're saying, having had the Heaven Hill,
I like Heaven Hill.
it's not a super distinguished
it's
bourbon
a-
for it to have
No,
that
it's a
demand, or-
mid-level bourbon by price.
Okay.
To me, it reminds me more of. Ooh.
There's no bunny tail.
Bunny hole.
Bunny hole.
I think it's a rabbit tail. No, it was bunny
The
tail.
drink was bunny tail.
Yeah.
The liquor was rabbit hole.
Salted bunny tail.
Heaven Hill reminds me of an upper level Jim Beam. Like company, Jim
Knob-
Beam company, more
Knob
like
Creek.
yeah, Knob Creek, a slightly sweeter Knob Creek.
Okay.
Smells good.
Because I was thinking more Angel's Envy, but that wasn't right.
No, that wouldn't be right if you're comparing it to Knob Creek.
No, I was thinking the sweetness of Angel's Envy, but the other parts of the bourbon is wrong. I would say like
John is seductively licking his fingers over there.
I would say a sweet Knob Creek. Sorry, we went off the rails again, but it's the last beer of the night.
bored.
What do you expect?
That
Again,
is not your.
Why is that over here?
I don't know.
It's
It
where
does
my,
not have a handle.
it's where my beer should be.
The handle.
again, this is a vanilla barrel aged stout
Woo, that has a nose on it.
out of St. Petersburg, Florida. Florida.
Florida.
Flo.
I did not know until I think last year that he spelled his name Florida.
Seriously?
I think it was on this show that you found out.
Oh, it was!
It was.
I remember that!
It was.
Yeah. Turned my world upside down face.
The smells amazing, by the way.
The smell is absurd.
So, oh.
No, this just smells like bourbon, like in the best way possible. This
Absolutely.
is a stout
But with
that's
chocolate.
Spent time in bourbon.
I smell chocolate.
I do. Chocolate and bourbon.
Yeah.
5 on the smell. I don't know what it tastes like, but 5 on the smell.
Oh.
I want this to be my beard oil.
Oh.
That. did that just say juicy? What was that? Who are you texting over there?
God damn it. It's Cuvée. Shut up.
Have you guys drank any yet?
Not yet.
No, yeah.
A, I keep smelling it, and B, I wanted to...
I don't want to stop smelling.
Get after it, boys. Like,
No, I
get
want to
there.
smell it. Hold on, I'm going to give it a real good
This
swirl.
is the best smell.
Hold on.
ever. No limp dick shit.
Yeah, this ain't no limp dick bullshit,
No
John.
limp dick smoller swirl.
It's
I know.
Great head on it, too.
smells so good.
it's got the bourbon flavor that you want without it being overpowering. The chocolate's there. but
Oh my god, the vanilla chocolate is rich as shit.
it's more of a thicker and a richer sweetness more than a chocolatey flavor to me.
Yeah. It's that...
You get like the sugar more
It's
than the
that
flavor.
rich milk chocolate just...
God, it overpowers the stout, though.
No, it doesn't.
The barrel is there.
The barrel is the stout.
That is-
Yeah, maybe the stout.
No,
more.
I think it's more whatever malts they used with that chocolate and vanilla. I think that's what gives it that, because that's a thick body.
It is.
I think it's that malt.
It is.
I think what they did is they just paired the right malts with the flavor they wanted. So instead of, there's so many beers we've had, even on the show, where the stout malts and then the flavor they added
are in competition.
were either bland and then overpowered, or kind of opposite style malts like light roast or heavy roast malts, and you were looking for a light flavor.
Do you think this is too sweet? I mean, you're not the sweet guy.
Ha!
Not the button I thought he was going to hit. I thought he was going to go ding ding.
Try to get the button to break.
I do not think this is diabetes in a glass.
Really? This is way sweeter than the Sunking one.
Yes and no.
Yeah. It's
It's the style of sweet. This is the rich cocoa sweet. Not,
sugar.
I added sugar by the pound for no reason.
I think that's being a little rough, but that's
My
got more
bad.
that
Sugar by the half pound.
that's
for
more
no
the
reason.
sugary flavor sweet, and where this is
Vanilla
more
and cocoa.
chocolate and
This
more
is
vanilla.
Vanilla cocoa sweet. It's same
Yeah.
as we've
It is.
had meads that
And
are.
listen.
We've had meads that are the most sweet things of all time, but honey sweet and sugar sweet are two different things.
Listen, this
That's
is
a stout made with honey proof.
we are absolutely like critiquing small little tiny things because this is a 4+.
Actually, this is you critiquing.
This is this is really good.
This is me enjoying and John.
Yeah, I was about to say,
It's
Tyler and I are
really
kind of on the
good.
same page here again. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, this is weird. Also, the last time you counted, we were on the same page.
Maybe I should count more.
No. No, because there's random things where you'll just be like, I don't like this style. Fuck this beer. What the hell, man?
I try to be like accommodating in style. Well, sometimes I just can't do it.
You Barton Lewis it every once in a while.
It's
Can't find the words.
Matt scores first. We're not
Alright,
there
Matt
yet.
goes- yeah.
We're not there yet.
The aroma is
Are we still discussing?
world class.
Yeah.
So the aroma's absurdly
World
fantastic.
class.
You get the bourbon, you get the chocolate. It's sweet on the nose while also reminding you of liquor.
Yeah.
It's the bourbon barreling done the way you want it done.
It's not overpowering.
Yeah,
It's
'cause-
not hot,
Like
Right.
but it's there.
last week's.
It's not quite DUI shelf.
Oh no, you know it's there. You know it's got booze.
Yeah.
You know the alcohol's there, but I'm not getting the like bourbon like.
In your face, yes. Which is what I was gonna say. Like, you know, our guest of last week, first of his name, fan of the Dolphins, destroyer
Bringer
of
of
bourbon,
beers.
bringer of beers. You know, he does not like barrel aged beers very much because a lot of the ones that I'd been with him that he
I
had
could see him enjoying.
was that in your face, like pungent. I'm drinking a shot of bourbon on the nose. When you're drinking it, you
that
got
finishes beer.
that bourbon burn. You got that really rich oaky flavor. This has the hints of those, but it's not so overpowering. So, like, yeah, he may even enjoy this because it's more that well balanced with the other stuff in there too. I don't know if it's because of the cocoa and the vanilla, or if that's just a credit to how well,
Well,
crafted
vanilla
it is,
done
but-
right is the perfect balancing agent for sours or stouts. Vanilla done right does what this did.
Beautiful
Then you
crafted.
add in the perfect. I mean, it doesn't say, it says just vanilla. So we're saying chocolate. They may have just. There may be a malt I don't know about that gives you literally a chocolate taste, like only
There's chocolate malt, which
No,
are
I'm
just
talking
basically
just
toasted.
pure chocolate, not toasted malt.
Oh, yeah.
Because this gives you pure
It
chocolate.
does. Yeah, I get a little bit of cocoa in this.
a little.
Man, this
Cocoa
is
Puffs. Wait. Cocoa Puffs? Or...
Cocoa
No,
Rice
back to
Krispies, you're
beer.
wrong.
back to beer, Cocoa Puffs.
Or Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles. That's the other one I was thinking.
Ooh, that one's
The
tough.
Flintstones one.
Also wrong.
Puffs?
Cocoa Rice Krispies.
Puffs or Pebbles?
Pebbles.
Put it on the poll. Put it on the poll, Matt. Put it on the
for the
poll.
last 4 minutes? No. That'll have to wait for next week, John.
Damn it.
Pebbles.
I think Pebbles. Pebbles is a superior answer.
Cocoa Krispies.
What?
Oh, yeah. Because it's chocolate without being over chocolate.
Puffs, Krispies-
Cocoa, or like...
Puffs,
Hold on,
Krispies.
I'll write it down for
or
next
Pebbles.
week. I'll write it down for next week.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Because
That's-
Cocoa Krispies are superior to Cocoa Pebbles. Because Cocoa Pebbles is too chocolate.
But then you get
No.
Cocoa Puffs.
That's a Texas
All right,
thing.
hey,
Can't do
I
it.
wrote it down for next week. We'll talk about it next week.
All right.
It's a chocolate cheese ball, John.
I'm a Pebbles guy, but...
You would be.
Whatever.
I wrote it down for next week. We'll go over it next week.
It's
The
important.
shit I write down.
We never come back to
I'd say
it.
most of
It's
it
all
never
right.
No,
gets
most
readdressed.
of it aren't things we want to reintroduce.
No, most of them are things like band names that we need to reintroduce.
Don't worry. We pick the day. I'm about to need a new notebook, or just flip this one over and go this way. One of the two. That's
Flip
probably
down,
what
torque
I'll
it,
do.
reverse it.
Be like a 12-year-old boy with underwear. Turn it around, inside out.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we are winding down on hour 2 here. I think
I know.
We've hit the
This beer's good.
I
precipice
just
of scoring.
I don't
this
want to
final
score
beer.
this beer
Who
yet.
goes first?
Matt does.
Matt, go.
This is very well balanced. It's everything that's on the bottle is in the bottle. It's all there. You can taste it all.
Just
It's-
vanilla.
It's well flavored. It's smooth. It's got enough that bourbon bite that I really enjoy it, but it's smooth enough that it's not overwhelming. It's got the 11% ABV. There's really not a lot I have to complain about this beer.
And by a lot, he means he has nothing to complain about.
Master of understatement. Thank you, Tyler. So,
Master abatement.
well, he's a master debater.
No, take out the duh.
Cunning linguist. So yeah, I'm gonna
Good tongue day,
go.
boys. Good tongue days.
I'm gonna go a 4.5 on this one.
What?
What? Because I said goo.
Sorry for those of you listening.
Or John's children sleeping.
What time is it? Brooklyn's not asleep yet.
8:59. Neither's Kylie.
Well, yeah.
Well, they aren't now. If they were,
Matt's wrong. It's a 5.
Did you just go 5?
Yeah. This is better to me. This is probably my top 3 stout we've ever had on the show. The bourbon's the most balanced we've ever had in a barrel aged. Ever. The chocolate and vanilla absolutely are perfect. This is what I want a barrel aged stout to be.
So we always talk about that 4.5 or higher. It gets into really subjective, personal preference territory.
Which is where I kind of hit the wall a little bit. I can
What
respect. I can
stouts
respect
have we
why.
had that you think are better?
The
Revolution, Cafe Death.
Well, that's not a stout. The Revolution.
Cafe Death.
Oh, no stout.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Sorry. Yeah, I was thinking about the barley wine for a second. Yeah, so Cafe Death was fantastic.
I have 2 above this.
2 ale songs, the Rhino Suit and the Senior Rhino. The 2 that we had back to
One
back.
of those.
Yeah.
The
Rhino Suit, yes.
All of them both for equally for different reasons. We had the
Personal preference, Tyler.
I gave those both
Personal
5.
preference.
Hey, I gave those both
Personal
5.
preference.
the River North
Yeah.
one that we had. I can't remember which one. Sandman was a stout.
Shadow Man.
Shadowman. I almost had it. I was thinking Metallica. So
There is a Sandman. That's
There
why
actually
it's,
is, yeah.
and we
Okay.
have it behind us.
But it's also Metallica. Yeah.
Yeah, so that it's not. This one's not bad. It's just that 4.5 range, like you said, the 4.5 to 5.
No,
is
I
so
wouldn't have
subjective.
said what if you said 4.75. That's what caught me off guard. I thought 100% you were saying 4.75. 5 I knew you wouldn't say because of the style of stout you like. For instance, John hasn't given his score yet, but I can guarantee it's something in the low 4s. He's more
Yeah,
pure.
he's definitely under me.
Well, he's more pure imperial, less barrel, less milk, more pure imperial.
I want that body.
This, which I don't get where you're saying that because this has the body.
John, look at
But,
that body. John, look at that body.
This is more
I like him chunky.
This is a barrel age. This is more milk stouty.
It is.
So John's gonna lean more, and again, I don't know his score, but I'm saying 4. 4.25? 4. I'm guessing 4 for John. I just expected with the way you talked about the beer, Matt, and the way we've been on the same track tonight, I expected 4.75 from you.
Well, and I would even argue that the apple stout that we had on our on-site at Level Up from Windmill, that
was a good one.
That was a 4.5 for me. And I think that
That's
I
only
would.
4.75 for me on that one.
I think that one would take. I would take that one. I think over this one just slightly
Really?
because I just thought that was so unique and so good.
Okay.
Not saying anything against this one, but
No, again, sorry for the what, but it just, I had Matt's score in my head, and again, I may be wrong on yours. You may blow me out of the water one way or the other, but Matt's I had in my head as a 4.75 hard, because I was bouncing between a
Super
4.75
hard.
and 5, and I was bouncing a little bit, but 5's where I landed, and I had 4.75 in my head for him. He said 4.5, and it straight up caught me off guard.
Listen, I gave the peach cobbler a 5. And
You did?
I did, and that's where I was at on that one. This one, the aroma is a Q. It's fantastic.
6.
note that is off the chart.
Off the chart.
All right, Bob.
I am going to go a 4.25.
Really?
A 4.25.
Was I wrong?
A little bit. You give me a little bit more credit. The only thing that's lacking a little bit, I snuck it in there. It's the body.
This is a thick, rich body.
Now the body's there.
I don't get where you're calling
The
the
only way
body.
the only way you're gonna get a thicker body is going like a milk stout that you don't like.
But
This leans more.
4.25.
Yeah.
I'm at 4.25. I think it's really, really good.
So what do we have?
That's 5.5. 4.5.
5.5 out of 5.
You heard it,
Damn.
5.5, guys.
That's the
It's
first.
that Q right there, man. That's what the Q does.
That
for you.
aroma really carried it over.
QAnon. QAnon. That's it. That's all we got.
You do realize we just got put on a list, right?
Yeah, all right, fine.
God damn it, John. Certain
beer.
things you
Good
don't
beer.
say.
Good beer. It's not babies. Doesn't taste like babies.
Jesus.
So it's been a great show, Internet.
It's been a great run.
It's been a
We
great
just
run.
got canceled.
We're shut down. Yeah, we're canceled.
We got canceled. John just got us put on about 7
terrorist
lists,
watch list.
including a no-fly list.
God damn it! I'm going to Seattle. Fuck.
Well, you gotta have your shot for getting
Not
a
anymore.
You better start driving, bitch. Man, again, sorry for the loud, high-pitched what,
Beer of
but
the night. Beer of the night.
Matt, oh yeah, that's where I'm going. Matt just shocked me, man. Beer of the night. Matt, you always go first, so go ahead, brother.
I respect and want to say this Quoovy, but I'm going to say the Energy City because that was
The Bistro Grande.
not only the one I was looking most forward to, but damn, that thing delivered. And as good as that stout was, this one was just more wow, like surprise factor. Like this tastes like what's on the bottle. That tastes like what's in the can, but I just did not expect it to taste like it did.
Energy City tastes like it came straight out of a Dutch oven. It was so good. It's everything. Everything it said it was. I gave it a 5, and I stick by that score. That was fucking good.
I honestly probably underscored Energy City, and I said that when I scored it.
What did it end up getting a cohesive?
It was a 4.5 overall.
Which I was pretty.
It would have been a 4.75 if I'd have given it a 4.75.
Gotcha.
Because you went
I think that was like
4.25.
4.25 or something. Yeah.
I went 4.5.
And I
You
went
gave
5.
5.
Yeah.
So if I'd have went higher, it went higher. Yada yada yada.
That was good. One of my favorite beers.
I'm still gonna give my beer of the night to this one.
Yeah.
It's my only 5.
Definitely understand why.
But I even while you were talking, your reasoning is the same thing. I almost picked the Bistro. That it shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a place we've never had yet. That's a great first
It
impression.
immediately, this beer is what we're talking about. It immediately reminded me of the best Drekkers ever we've had.
Yeah.
And not only reminded me, I can't place a Drekker I enjoyed more.
No.
And
this was the Drekkers are amazing and they're great at what they do. This is just the same thing but different.
Yeah.
Drekker's not done anything like
No.
this.
What is said on the can is exactly what I tasted.
Yeah.
I have never had something more perfectly that without it being like we're a imperial stout with blueberries
And
you
ghost
get
pepper.
and you get
I think
those
he's knocking our beer, but
This
that and the transition of flavor was very because you had the apricot and the peach up front, and then you get the cinnamon finish.
And
like,
it's such
the way
it was-
that hit
but
was
without
so
but without
good.
being
it was like a
not Red Hot.
gobstopper.
because you're not a cinnamon fan, right?
Yeah. I
Neither
don't
am
want
I,
Red Hot.
but
I
that was
want
done
Big Red.
fantastic.
But it was cinnamon finish without being
Yeah.
Two cinnamon
absurdly like that Bernie cinnamon that
Red Hot.
Red Hot.
Artificial cinnamon red hot.
Yeah.
This was very much like that grandma's apple pie peach and apricot crumble. Like that was
I'm gonna say it one more time. I made that in a Dutch oven.
And this has been this show's been brought to you by John's Dutch Oven. Come get you some.
Guys, don't forget, check out all our sponsors on the right side of your screen. They do a ton for us.
We even mentioned Turfs Up Radio with our Drunken Movie Review.
Yeah,
podcast.
we haven't mentioned a lot of things tonight.
I have saved it till the later, and now it's at the very end.
Yeah,
so.
we definitely had no guest to
Tyler
our
might
time,
have
and we still didn't get the
I
things
know
that we
us
should've.
an hour two. We forget shit.
Tyler might have.
I always try to get everything in an hour one.
Yeah. Bookmark that because I didn't say Tyler right very well.
Thank you guys for listening. It's been a great episode. Next week, Christian Mack, who
Return of the Mac.
yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be.
Return of the Mac.
Turn
Return of the Mac.
on- Write that down, Tyler.
Right now.
It's
Right now.
Write it on next week's page.
Chris is one of our. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Episode 54, Return of the Mac.
Krisha is one of our good friends. She works part-time, and by part-time, I mean she works events and occasionally at BB8. She does all sorts of cool shit. Krisha is one of our favorite humans.
D8 is one of the Holy Trinity of Indianapolis.
Oh,
Brewers.
absolutely. And then it will be our first ever fully sponsored Indie Craft Brew episode.
Yeah. Indie Craft Brew. Shout out.
And it's...
Mike and the boys.
Go buy that
Mike and the
tasting
boys.
package.
I keep looking...
Taste my package.
we taste our...
My.
John's been very possessive about your both package.
No, but seriously, guys, if you want to drink along with us, I was just there this past weekend. They're not open during the week, so check them out Friday, Saturday. The beers were there. There was only 2 that weren't. So Imprint, obviously, you can't get. That was given to us by Indie Craft Brew. That was not a store bought. And there was one other I can't remember off the top of my head. But the rest of them are all. Oh, Stone Lager. I think they were sold out of. The rest are all there. So you can basically drink along almost the entire show with us.
Yeah.
it'll be a unique opportunity. So check it out.
Fun
And
stuff.
if you need somebody to mule that to you, just let me know. I'm TBG_Ops Guy.
Him or me?
It's always you.
Oh, he's pointing at me. That was not always. He got me like 2 weeks ago with this.
It was 3, and I fucked with him by
That was
going
because
to
he
the game.
specifically
He did.
chose
Motorhog B&Q.
And behind the camera.
off-stream Matt.
By the way, I got that right 3 times tonight. I love you guys. We're Two Beerded Guys. Thank you for watching.